Hello, everyone.
Did it work?
Yeah.
Did it work?
It worked.
Are we on the internet?
We are on the internet. Ryan W. Foster, if only wish he was here.
Was she?
Yes. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Geeky Rollers. Sorry we have been away for a few weeks. Unfortunately, everything in life, as per normal, kind of decided to catch up on itself all at once, and
Like a sheep.
yeah, stuff happens. And unfortunately, we'll not be joined for a little while now by Kara. Unfortunately, life has kind of gotten absolutely hectic for her at the minute, and she's kind of had to take herself away from the table for a little while. She will return. Don't worry, people. We miss her quite a bit. She's part of our wonderful little family here, and, well, the family's not complete when not everyone is there.
You're a little bit busy now.
Yeah, a bit busy at the minute, but as soon as she's kind of able to and figured whatever's kind of going on, she'll be at the table again with us, ready and joining with her wonderful Denita, causing chaos and mischief, part of this group as always.
I'm gonna miss my wife.
Yeah, so unfortunately for the time being, we are down to a 3-player group, which is...
The Holy Trinity.
If I didn't feel outnumbered before, I certainly fucking do now.
And this is why I put a player character in myself.
Yeah. We're good. We can take them. We can take them.
Bring the dragons on. We'll have them. Kick them in whatever they've got.
What happened with that?
Sorry?
What happened with that? Use your background.
Being the fact that you can't really see the TV all the Hang on.
It's fine.
Come on, you gotta keep to content.
Yeah,
Let's just watch all of his sketchy
What
MTV files. What's going on here?
Torchic? What have you been doing with Torchic?
Shut up.
What? You've lost it all now.
Yeah, I don't think I actually have the image on here anymore proper.
Oh no.
I said I don't.
Right, gentlemen, we're entirely organised and ready for tonight.
I'm
Fine.
so proud
Not
of you.
even remotely.
Long days and shite.
Maybe if you renamed it to something
Just like
decent.
put up that sorta.ep JPEG. That'll be
Nah.
It's already out on Bandcamp and YouTube. Where's it going to turn up? Joys of having 2 screens at the... there we go.
Hey.
You can literally only see like...
I don't care.
Not the point.
Stick
Fair.
on brand.
Okay!
Tonight has to be the gaming brand, not your own.
I know. Anyway. Back to the excitement, the fun, and the non-game breaking, DM destroying. What am I talking about? This is the usual circus, isn't it?
I'm chaotic good. What do you fucking expect?
Yeah, I'm buying that figure next time we go to Theater Games. You know the exact one I mean.
Yeah.
Don't care that it's 70 quid, I'm buying it.
We're all gonna die. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
New characters, guys.
It's okay, Flake is a mall. I just haven't told you that. It's in my character sheet.
That's tiny.
Good. Don't annoy him.
It's fine. I know how to appease him.
Okay, cool.
And jelly beans.
Annoy you. Did we level up last time?
No.
Hmm.
I'm sure. Because I know when the next leveling up point is going to be.
Tonight?
Quick.
Depends on how
go
far you
get
guys
some
get
jelly
tonight.
Shut up, let's go.
Let's go.
So, picking up where we last left off. As the Marauders eventually made their way south upon the continent of Alexterra, being flown down by a rock, landed about a mile or so outside the port town at the very south ridge of this continent. Upon strolling into the town, they had met this gentleman of sorts who appeared to be human.
Oh no, it's coming up. I completely forgot my hair was just sitting there the entire time. Well,
You guys came across this gentleman who appeared to be human, but after a moment and him taking you to what almost seemed like another realm for a brief moment, found out he was this unheard of sixth Loa, or one that you had not been told of, Baron Semdi, who basically offered to give some help and some possible reward upon making sure that you guys do kill Sanova permanently this time and not just do as the last adventuring group had done and just simply banish him.
good times.
Upon returning back to the outside of the town, you guys had made your way in. After eventually figuring out that Spring had a slight sudden interest in doorknobs for some unknown, unseen reason.
So
party
some
eventually-
encrusted ones for
It
you.
wasn't knob doors.
Just
like big doors shaped like knobs.
No.
There was emerald and ruby encrusted ones too.
Yeah, they're shiny. That's quite nice.
Shiny, yeah.
I've carved a couple of my own now.
You guys eventually managed to find your way down to the wharf master's shaft. He had put in a word out to see if anyone was able to take a group of adventurers off to the Sea of Sands, and one had made themselves known about an hour or so later.
Ah, yes,
In the name,
rather convenient one.
the naming of Captain Dylan Lorenz, captain of the Myth Caller, offering that he knows that he's a
I
pirate.
just keep thinking he's running a shop called Black Burst.
Yeah.
I think it was Dylan Moran.
Yeah, well, that's it. Yeah.
Finding himself saying that he's been a friend of Blackheart for a number of years, hailing from the same island as well. Offered to take you guys on. Small gold fee as well as a bit of help around the ship for those who are able to.
Can I pay that?
You'll find out if you haven't.
Better with.
Did you suddenly lose a lot of money?
I'll tell you in a second.
Well, you spent most of it.
Yeah.
No, I spent my allowance. You didn't spend all
Your
of that.
allowance on your
Allowance on mummy's credit card.
Yeah.
it doesn't have a limit. Yeah.
Yeah, I did pay. It's fine.
You'd all gone onto the ship. The next day, you're all given various different job titles based on what your skills were around. And started to kind of accustom yourself to a couple of weeks at sea with this crew. After the first day of general smoother sailing, second day you found yourselves into the midst of a thunderstorm, bringing on upon lightning strikes down onto the ship itself, and managing to be the quick acting heroes that you tend to be in certain situations, managed to douse any flames that caught up and managed to keep the ship in one piece and still sailing.
Yeah, boy.
This is where we pick up upon the next day.
Was that just day one?
That was your second day.
Fucking hell.
It's 2 days in.
I have like
Yeah.
2 weeks, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot.
God, I hope the rest of the week's not so bad.
Lot of rolling.
Hashtag foreshadowing. And you arrive safely 3 months later, but nothing bad even happened. Ah, brilliant. That was great. What a
3
show.
months later, except for now, the five dragons have more or less taken over the entirety of the world in any
shit.
sense of
But we
civilization.
got there safe and sound.
The next day arrives, and as you all kind of wake up, starting to get somewhat kind of used and comfortable into the hammock-like beds that now been made into your little private cabin on this ship.
You get a private cabin. Nah, show you lot.
You all look around and notice that there's only 4 of you here in this cabin instead of 5.
My wife, where's she gone?
Yep. As you all look around, Danita doesn't appear to be in the cabin.
She's too sick to leave the cabin. Where is she?
I know she's small, but Which is not as much you can
Start looking in some barrels, just in case you saw.
Make an investigation check.
Look in small corners.
If she'd left the room, all you have to do is follow the trail of puke.
Oh, I need my...
I don't really want to do that, but I see what you're saying.
But I don't see a trail of puke, so she clearly hasn't left.
Oh, wait,
Well, Spring's obviously not that interested in finding Danita because that's 9.
Wow.
Oh dear.
Investigation. I got a 15.
15.
Yes.
It's fine. He doesn't want to find her as less competition for being the rogue.
You have a look around, no kind of signs of puke anywhere, no signs of anything like that. All Danita's kind of gear and pack that she kind of normally carries happens to be gone as well. Her weapons, her belts, weapon belts, crossbow, bow, sword, knives, all gone as well.
I look over the side of the boat just in case. I don't know, she might have swum.
You kind of open one of the portholes.
It might have been too much for her. She might have just given up.
You open one of the portholes, look out, and you see...
Oh my god.
See something?
Water! Lancelot!
Yeah, you see vastly of the ocean, of the tipping points that would lead to the southern, down to the southern seas. I'm trying to remember, off the top of my head I don't remember, I think this is either the Emerald Sea or the Sapphire Sea, of which you are gazing out into. Or this is the point where
It's a very short world.
It's because you guys are on the blend point of where those two seas kind of meet, as one heads off west as the other heads off east. You're kind of looking out. Sunny day. The storm that you had dealt with the day before seems to have been well truly past.
So nothing.
Nothing of Danita.
Oh, she's not
No
swimming.
notes.
Rule that one
Bed
out.
empty.
Okay, she's just gone.
She's
Where
not
else
sorry.
could she have gone? Does anybody know? Do I have to ask all the questions myself? I'll go start talking to the crew.
I'm panicking because my wife's gone.
So, any particular crew member you immediately go to ask?
My best friend in the crow's nest. He's the only person I've talked to so far.
So, with the captain and the quartermaster.
Yeah. But outside of like the important people.
The poor
you
people
head
might
up-
know where she is.
As far as Blake's aware, the guy in the crow's nest is the most important person. He has no
You
idea.
head up to the
He hasn't
crow's
got a
nest.
clue who's in charge.
Okay, that's... Alright.
Go remember what the guy's name was. That's how
Right.
important he was.
Well, I don't think he gave you his name.
I don't think I asked it, to be honest.
So you
Which
head up.
sounds like Flake.
So you head up to the crow's nest where you kind of and you're like kind of saying good morning to like some of the other crew members and everything. And they're still a little bit in shock of seeing this. Like they've seen big people before, and like there's some like bigger than average humans. They also have Milo Sherlock, the Tortle quartermaster,
right, yeah.
who's got a biggish size to him. But your stature and height and kind of build still kind of is like whoa, and you're still like once you get above on deck, top deck, you're able to kind of stretch out a bit more, but you're having to really bow down and kind of hunch yourself over.
This is not my natural habitat.
Not even at all. You head up to the crow's nest that you kind of found that guy before, where you put your freaking mushrooms,
Oh yeah, I've got to check on those.
Yep.
and then it's not the same guy.
Huh. I leave.
The guy looks over like, hey.
I'm not going to ask a complete stranger for help, don't be silly.
No, he does.
So my daddy always told me, don't talk to strangers. So I don't.
Yet you talk to us on regular occasions.
Yeah,
When
we're
you first met
strangers
us.
now. I was also very discombobulated. And just fresh out of being a giant cat for several years.
Oh. We'll go with that.
It was
Gonna go
spring
find the
break was
captain.
wild that year.
You head up, kind of ask around, and then they say, "Oh, the captain's not come out of his quarters yet this morning. Might still be in there if you want to take risks and knocking on that door."
No.
No, we don't. No.
No, I think I'll wait. Have you seen the short one about group?
The short one, the one that's been. Well,
Yeah.
no, not that I can recall. No, not this morning. Anyways, I thought I saw a poker head out and get some food earlier at some point, but
Have you got sending?
I've got a message.
Yeah, that's not good.
It doesn't work.
You got to point at them.
Yeah. I'm just going to guess where she is.
That's like 120-foot range.
Who is still in the cabin bits? You're still in the cabin.
I haven't left.
So, Click has already kind of headed out as well, doing somewhat of a search and just kind of basically being a little bird on a ship kind of thing.
Can I check Danita's hammock to see if there's any note left in there? Because usually she'd leave me something.
Make an investigation check.
That is 19.
You scrummage through and kind of looking around, and you see some parts of the hammock itself looks almost kind of shredded a little bit. Not in like a kind of horrible, like someone's trying to attack on the way, but a way like she was trying to get out and couldn't quite make it, and ripped some of the hammock out.
Probably just got the dagger out and went, fuck this.
Cut herself
Yeah.
out.
Yep. Kind of following that, you then kind of look on the floor underneath, and you can see some almost like scorch marks or like kind of just random kind of marks left by something. Kind of the further you kind of investigate in, you can start to feel with your natural arcane abilities a sense of arcane and pull drawing around it.
That's all comforting.
As you're kind of looking at all this, and kind of starting to follow where the marks kind of lead to more the central part of the room, you kind of see, as it's happening, start green gold tint follow it all the way through. By the time you kind of look around and figure out that's the middle, the smoke of it all starts kind of rising up. And you appears, out of the smoke walks out this almost elven-like features, very fine, but what looks like in a human body.
Show off.
Long, black hair tied up neatly at the back. Very ornately dressed for any form of situation. Very kind of silken green and golden garb.
Very.
Large kind of staff, just again more ornate than it should be. She just walks as he steps forward. Well, it's about time one of you blundering idiots eventually found those marks.
Excuse you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm very used to talking to those beneath me, and everyone beneath me is inferior in every way. Of course.
This is a really good thing for you.
Who the fuck are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you not recognize me? Oh, sorry. I'm taking my true visage here. And as he starts to shift, all his features are shifting. He becomes more elven, more very wood elven. And at that moment, you then recognize this figure who you had met in a tavern on Azia.
You!
Yes, me.
So what name are you going by this time? Because I can't remember what it was when you...
Same name I gave to you back then. I'm Loki.
I'm pretty sure you didn't make Loki back then. Pretty sure I wasn't actually supposed to know about it.
Of course, I try to keep certain things of me a secret from those, but, well, I mean, your wife is someone who has piqued my curiosity and interest enough to need to...
I see. So where is the wife?
Off doing some personal missions for me.
She's safe?
She is one of my patrons. She will always be safe under my eye.
Oh, beats her being in the boat and being sick every 2 seconds.
Fair enough.
You bring her back in one piece when she's ready to come home?
When she's ready to come back, of course. She feels, not necessarily that she needs to leave the group, but that she has herself and certain things to figure out after whatever happened in that
Yeah, that
city
dream's
of
fucked up.
yours.
We won't talk about that. Well, tell my wife I love her, and as soon as she's ready to come back, to get her ass back here. I would like to marry her at one point.
Of course. And just with that, you just kind of look up and see that no one was there to say those last words kind of thing. I mean, he already disappeared back into the ether.
Asshole. Bill just kind of shakes her head and walks out and it's like, I found her!
You guys make perception checks.
When someone's finished tippy-tapping. Please make a perception check.
Yeah, sorry, I was just doing some band shit.
I got a 19.
I got a what?
You got something that wasn't very good.
Yeah.
He was actually on his. Yeah, you were on your in-game character band count.
Yeah. I got
Updating all your.
6.
Yeah, you're kind of too busy trying to like figure out who to best to talk to or find a way to get the captain's notice without aggravating him in any way or form. And you eventually kind of hear someone like Mr. Spring, your friend's looking for you downstairs in your cabin.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good. Okay, I go.
Yeah.
I go. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Head down. Everyone meets back up into the cabin bit.
So, Danita's fine.
Okay.
But where is she?
Yeah.
She's not here, obviously.
Oh.
Well, I don't know that. I didn't finish
But you
searching.
could find her, could you?
It only looked like one place.
Oh, there you go.
I got distracted.
By doorknobs?
No. Just things.
Okay. Well, you know how Danita likes
shiny.
shiny things, and she had a friend called Loki.
Yes.
She's gone off with him.
Oh.
He has
How?
some missions for her, so he's borrowed her.
How?
Huh?
He's magic.
Oh, that explains it.
Teleportation.
Ah,
Quite easy.
I forget which world I live in.
Have you had your mushroom today?
Yes.
No.
There was some
Teleport
scorch marks
anytime
on
I
the
want?
floor that no one knows.
We don't get charged for that.
No, it should be fine. So
Okay,
magical.
I just pushed like the desk on top of it.
As you're kind of now looking down,
Desk,
now you
you've
notice
got desk in
those
here?
marks are now faded away completely.
They're magical. They're say.
Oh. Okay. Well,
One less
She was
mouth to
coming
feed, I
back
suppose.
eventually.
just us 3 and a bit then.
And the flock.
Oh yeah,
Just us three?
And a bit. You're the bit.
3.5.
They're small.
Point
Yeah.
one.
You realize Click is like 4'5", right?
Small compared to
Everyone's
About
full
the
compared
same
to
height
me.
as Lisa now.
Yeah, but Click's not an actual marauder.
Hang on.
Yes.
You see? That's why only a bit. It wasn't a height reference.
It was a status
It
reference.
was a status. Yeah.
It was class.
Where is that?
Yeah, class reference.
Yeah, that's what we're being
Still fit taller than him. I'm 5'5".
No, look at you.
I'm short for my age.
You're just short.
Oh, wait, no,
I'm
sorry.
nearly a foot taller than you before you even get to the ears.
I'm sorry, yeah, Click's actually 4'9".
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That's
Still taller.
right. We've got a ship with plenty of ropes. We can and a capstan. We can probably figure out some way of stretching you.
To the rack.
No.
To the rack?
No.
We'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
Yeah, just
Be
pop
fine.
my joints and everything.
Some people pay good money for that.
Yeah.
I don't want
I've
to
got
make
a
good money for
healing
that.
word. It'll be fine.
I've got healing word too.
You're not stretching me.
Fine.
No.
Fine.
I will wear heels.
Those are gonna do some big heals if you're gonna do the whole for the. Yeah.
Shush.
Yeah.
Gene
Or take
Simmons
away all the
platform
doorknobs.
boots. What we
Yeah.
need.
It's a real challenge to walk elegantly in those things, you know. Most people just like they put heels on the boat like a fucking gorilla.
I'm a princess. I can walk whenever.
Yeah, sure.
Very true. If we disagree, she kills us.
Or worse yet, she stops giving us our allowance.
You get an allowance?
I did. I got one allowance.
That's a
Bathing him.
yeah. Good thing you got rid of those receipts.
What do you see?
I don't know. I heard about it once.
Oh, okay.
Bits of paper that tell you what you bought and how much.
Oh, I don't like them.
Yeah,
They're
too
very
traceable.
boring. Yeah.
My bank account likes them. Because
Very
they understand where the
boring.
money's gone.
Very, very boring. They don't have any story to tell. You already have the thing. You know the thing's there. So why you need a paper to tell you you bought the thing? It's done. I might not use it as a
Click doesn't get an
highlighter.
allowance. It just confuses me. I don't think I can trust him with money.
Okay, so Danita has buggered off.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yes, do you have something to add to the group?
Brilliant.
Awesome, right, so let's get to work for today. Cliff, you just do what you're doing. I'm gonna go off to navigation and see if I can help. You just keep growing mushrooms.
I wasn't going to stop. So.
Did you remember to actually plant them this time?
Yeah. I'm cultivating them under the stairs, the main stairs, into the lower
Oh, they
deck.
actually let you uncultivate them there now.
Well, I don't know if they let me. I don't know if they found them yet.
I mean, it's more out the way
Maybe
than the
when the
fucking
smell
crow's
starts
nest.
appearing, they'll start getting some.
Oh
I'm not entirely sure how bad fungus actually is for ships.
wow. We're
Well,
gonna find out,
The
aren't we?
bilges have got a fair bit of growing in them anyway, because it's so damp and musty.
Yeah,
and
that's
stuff.
what I was thinking. I might be onto something new here.
Yeah.
The worst case scenario is we end up with a fungus ship.
No.
It's just a giant floating mushroom. What could possibly go wrong?
If you had to carry a lot of cargo then. Mushroom.
It's filled with a lot of fun guys, isn't it?
I'll see you later. You're home. Even after 8 cups of coffee, this is still not. No.
Got another one. We've got plenty of coffee in the cupboard. Oh, you got more. Of course, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
9.
9.
9.
Not as good as the other ones. Not cinnamon hazelnut.
Yeah. But it's coffee.
It's coffee.
It contains caffeine, therefore.
It is good.
So you all kind of embark
Save
and
not for tomorrow.
find your different places upon the ship to start helping out, and in a day's work
Helping
in.
out.
Does somebody
Dice rolls.
want to roll a d10? For
Yes.
That's T6.
8.
Oh, it's a big number.
Big numbers.
One higher than 7, I believe.
It is, yeah. It's not quite 9 though.
No, it's not. But it's up there.
It's pretty.
That was our,
I rolled
that
that.
was our
It means to get waves.
Yeah, shit.
Uh-oh.
There are waves on the ocean.
Waves. If you turn it 8 on its side, it kind of looks like waves.
Yeah.
Infinite waves.
An infinity pool.
It'll be
We're
fun.
not actually on the ocean, we're in an infinity pool.
Oh my god, yes. So wait, we're not actually travelling anywhere.
It's good. It's good.
That's within reach. Okay, noted.
Noted.
Muted.
Ah, live with
We'll
danger.
move a bit closer.
The spring, like, not like citrus flavours, we'll spray some of that on there and he's like,
Orange?
As the day begins to proceed on, and it's later into the noon and the afternoon, the seas start to become incredibly unruly. The waves themselves start bashing quite hard against the ship, and you can see the person at the helm fighting as hard as they can against the waves. Not necessarily the wind itself, but more just the waves and the constant moving to keep the ship going in the direction it needs to be going. Everyone who is going to spend any time above deck needs to make a dexterity check.
No.
so not me then.
Finally! 25.
Something you're good at.
21.
If 8 dex based on shit.
And then, are you up on the crow's nest?
No, not in this weather.
My mushrooms!
Up near up near the bowsprit, getting a little bit Titanic.
Yeah. You can see that majority of the crew themselves kind of hanging on.
Cloak billowing in the wind.
You see most of the crew are hanging on, kind of finding any rope fixtures or any of the kind of riggings to hold on to as the kind of
bad.
seas are getting starting rough. You definitely see kind of like some of the waves coming up crashing over the ship itself. So if on deck at any point, you're soaked. So, no rain, but the waves themselves are just
Yeah, I'm
getting
going
to that
below.
point.
Fuck this.
What the fuck happened to you?
I don't like getting wet.
Just want to hang out down
Well, swimming's nice, but this is just seawater. Fish goes in this.
here. Yeah.
I don't
Do
have
you
to
have
go
any
to
idea what
actually
salt
get
water
back
does to my
downstairs. Surely you're in navigator.
Yeah, I was gonna. You need to talk to you about that.
Yeah, you're probably the captain. Also, the captain's quarters will be upstairs, but the navigation room will be roughly there as well. So.
Well, I'll be in that. So the only thing I'd have to do is briefly go back outside, just go downstairs again at some point. So I might just stay in there.
Yeah.
Come down one day, you're below deck, just
terrible.
right.
I get the full body down there when my skin gets dried from the salt water. Oh, what?
I'm just listening to the rendition. I'm not even there, but this is amazing. I'm safely tucked up in the navigation room.
Fair enough.
I guess I'm just in the gunpowder room, that's where I live.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, I forgot that's where he got assigned.
I signed myself.
Oh shit.
And nobody stopped me.
There's nobody gave me a particular sign. I just kind of jump around the place. In which case, I'm going below. Just put some dry clothes on.
Go shake out all the wet fur.
Yep. Everything in the cabin's now got a light spattering of water on it before I shake off.
Great.
The day carries on, progresses, seas eventually calm down.
Oh, take your time much.
And at the end of the day, the next day comes about. Someone wants to roll for today.
We're rolling?
Yep. Whoever.
D10.
Let's do it.
7.
7.
It's one less than we had before.
Right. Well observed.
Could have been a 1.
The next day comes out. 4th day at sea. Making your way. You guys are making your way across the sea. Eventually, someone from the crow's nest shouts out, "Sails due east!"
Ooh.
Can you hear the captain coming out? Alright, someone give me an eye.
No.
I hope you can hear yourself, Mr. Flake.
No, I can't see you very well. Oh well, let's plonk this back
Glass! Someone brings him. Someone else on the other ship brings him spyglass.
in. Oh, that's what that means. I'll write that one in my book.
Put yourself a phrase book.
Pirate lingo.
Don't
Wow,
pull
it's
an eye out when they say eyes.
How do
Yes.
you speak pirate by Flick?
Or you think?
Against the spyglass, looks out towards the east where the ship was called out for. As he kind of looks out where he kind of stops. Marlo, could you grab the book from down below, please? So the turtle kind of head off. About a minute later, comes back up. This little kind of like red ledger of sorts. Hands it over to the captain. Flicks through it for a bit. Hands it over, page open back to Milo. It says like, "That'd be the ship, wouldn't it?" I was like, Captain, that looks like the ship over there, right there.
Curiosity is
I forgot about that accent.
Back to Louise again.
Captain,
Wink us some gumball.
what be your plan to take this one, Captain?
Sure, good, hurry mouth. And I've been at sea for 3 weeks, boy. Looking mighty fine right now.
Is this spring saying this?
Nope.
It's finally lost it after 3 weeks at sea.
That's 4 days, that's all it took.
4 days, that's all it took. It's become one of them.
And we wrote the DM.
Already done it.
Success. We can call it night now.
That's it.
Alright, see you later, guys. It was a
Oh
great
no, boys
session.
and girls, get some sleep.
Anyway,
Anyway,
Back in the room.
proceed. See, the captain now heads up to the helm, starts taking the wheel, starts changing the course of the ship to head towards the other ship. Once he's got that sorted and got the helmsman informed, keeping him the straight way, he comes down. Alright, men, get ready. All below deck. Cannons at the ready. Loaded.
my time to shine.
Loaded.
Come on.
He pulls.
I've got
He
two on
pulls
my
the
shoulders.
He pulls the four.
Get to the chopper!
He pulls the four of you in. He's like, now, any of you been ever involved in a proper ship-on-ship battle?
Yes, once.
Mm-hmm.
And how did that end?
Quite well,
Oh, pretty good, yeah. We took the ship.
actually. We
Was that-
survived.
Yeah, to get the Yankees, wasn't it?
Good day.
Oh, guess the Yankees don't know how to fight on these kind of waters.
Oh, well.
We're talking about actual other pirates.
Okay.
Give it a go.
Then we survived. Let that be all you need to
I mean,
know.
we saved the world. Like,
Multiple times.
I'm sure we can just take on some little piratey boys. Sure.
Good.
Little piratey boy.
Yeah.
Good. I like your enthusiasm.
little.
So I know you happen to all be friends with
boys.
So I know you happen to all be friends with Captain Blackheart himself. Has he ever told you about the significance of the colourful flags that we sail when we sail the black?
Yes,
You
but
probably know.
I can't remember. Hey, I wasn't paying attention.
You just to be going, yay, on the boat.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
It's really
Going places, seeing things, finding new stories.
It was
things
unfortunate
we
you weren't into flags that week. That would have been really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has also been more than 3 days now, so you need
Has
another
it?
session.
Oh,
yes.
piss, yeah, what 4 days at sea?
Lads,
Good.
I hope it's not water.
Perspiration again.
Never see you again.
so like water.
So many Google accounts.
No.
Should see
Do you have a whole folder just of obsessions?
I have a document for them, yeah.
I hope no one finds it, because it'll be really weird. Oh, it's like my animal list, but yours is D.
100.
Just very quickly.
Is it going to be all that?
Right, that's not usual.
Anything you do usual?
I mean, that works, I suppose.
Well, okay then. I don't know what it is.
This is going to be interesting, ladies and gentlemen.
There you go.
Scared.
Brilliant.
So scared.
Right, well,
How is the captain attired for battle?
sorry?
How is the captain attired for battle?
It's tired.
got
Same
something
same
like
attire
this.
as he kind of normally wears. He doesn't have like too many change of outfits himself. Usually kind of just standard breeches and kind of tunic cloth kind of shirt, different colors. Tends to like to enjoy kind of wearing this kind of nice kind of dark naval jackets, quite on the thick end as well. Obviously deal with any like colder climates, especially that can then come out like in the middle of sea and everything. You know, it's like there's some finery in the jacket itself, but the rest of it is just
It's quite understated. Understated, really.
yeah basic, just because
Smart
getting into
casual.
fights,
It's not good.
getting into fights, things like that, and just wants to.
No tricorn.
Nope, rather keep it. Rather kind of have his dreadlocks out and down, kind of thing.
Alright.
I feel like his new obsession is something to do with clothes.
What's new?
Yeah, that's exactly it. Rolled it, I was like, yeah, and?
Does that mean you're just exceptionally obsessed with clothes now, like to the stitching?
Yeah, pretty much.
I wouldn't obsess over flake stitching.
No, there's not much going on there. There is not much going on there. It's just plain now.
Just throw.
It's the most magical item on the ship.
Yeah.
No, he's more
because
interested
it
in your
keeps
fucking
him covered
slippers.
up.
Yeah, that
That's
in
exactly
itself
the
is
most
magic that everyone can appreciate.
It
Oh,
is.
yes.
It keeps in a lot of things. A lot of darkness is in
It's a
there.
really bad environment to be obsessed with clothes. You're just a bunch of fucking sailors wearing like. fucking, yeah. Maybe the pirates will be a bit more dapper, we'll see.
Kind of leans a bit more right. So there's two kind of flags a pirate can fly. A white flag or a red flag. Now, majority of pirates who make home in Blackfeather, and like myself and your friend Captain, we sail the white flag, which means we understand mercy to those who do not wish to fight. So if we are approaching on, say, a merchant vessel that we have a tip on, or someone else, if they wave the white flag, and we'll show mercy. However, he looks over at the ship now, off in the distance, getting closer. The captain upon that ship doesn't take to mercy. If a pirate you ever see sailing a red embroidered image upon their black flag, means that they will shoot without question, and no mercy or quarter is ever given.
Americans.
Now I that will come off the wall.
No, fine.
I'm sorry, that was really racist.
Yeah, but even so.
No, he's leaving you hanging.
Yeah, he's in the hanger. He's not doing it.
He's not even looking.
No, no. He's worried about which direction the axe is going to come from.
I'm hired by the Council of Seven Heads rather, to hunt down these particular pirates and bring them to justice.
Cool,
This is my usual job, and this is one of the things I've been brought up for. And if I'm not mistaken, that is the ship that I've been hoping to come across on my travels around this area.
So, there's a bounty here? That we want is involved, or...?
Well, ideally, there's usually a vanguard that goes overboard onto the other ship once we kind of have it down.
Okay.
If you guys wouldn't mind being that vanguard, whatever you find is yours.
Oh dear.
I don't want treasure. I just want destruction.
Hey, sounds like fun to me. They're bastards, so hey, they die.
Yeah. I feel nothing. Let's do this. I'll start putting just loose gunpowder in my pockets, but I think this will help.
Don't get blown up.
He will blow you up.
Will I?
Yes.
Yeah.
So as the myth caller is trying to head towards this other ship, the ship see now the other ship's turned about and starts heading in direction as well. You can see different signals are being sent across each ship now. And as the ships get closer, you can see the quartermaster is looking up at the captain. Ah, Captain? Not yet. This one, the ship's about 200-300 yards off. The other ship raises the black, and you see at the very tail end of the ship, and they turned it so it's visible enough for you to see it. See black flag with a very darkened emblem of what almost looks like a silver dragon or some kind of like metallic dragon. Severed head, bloodied, bleeding, all in red.
Lovely.
You just see the captain just smile. Perfect. Raise the black. You see now his emblem of basically, it's almost the standard kind of skull and crossbones. Instead of where the skull is, it is a image of a red ship. And basically in one of those like cancel freaking signs over it kind of thing. Kind of very meta. That's how I kind of in that sense.
I really wish I still had my ring of the brass dragon.
Never mind.
Yeah. Just fly over and strafe their fucking decks.
I mean, you can borrow my Quake Valkyrie, but you might have to sit there for a while.
Yeah, but I won't be a dragon.
Yeah, well.
My breath weapon.
You don't have it, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it broke.
You can now see now that the black on this ship has been raised, the other ship starts to panic. See mild confusion and the ship trying to turn the other way. And as it does, you just hear resounding fire! As several of the front cannons upon the ship let loose chain shot after chain shots, aiming high.
It's for the rigging.
And you'll see, after like several rounds of shots of this, as you guys are still getting much closer to them and them not able to move as quickly, one of the two masts on the other ship just starts to teeter and fall over completely, collapsing it. the second mast goes not too long after. As the Mythcaller starts coming up closer, you can see shooting from the starboard side of the ship batter into different parts of the other ship, making holes, destroying other cannons, basically eliminating their chance to fight back sea-wise. So eventually, hooks and things are thrown over to grab the ship and pull it forward. You can see many people upon Mythcaller ready to either defend or jump over, and as you can look over the other ship, you can see the pirates that are starting to brandish the weapons, swords, pistols, all at the ready. I need you guys to roll initiative.
Yeah, I thought you might have.
It's pirate time.
Pirates!
That famous pirate quote. It's pirate time.
Well, that's fucking annoying.
Yay, I'm back on track with the
Yay!
2. Now we'll all be dead before I get a turn.
Things are needed to speak.
Yep. You good? Haha.
I believe so. Awesome.
Something resembling a ship.
Ah, you know something handy.
I love 3D printing, guys.
Nice.
So, you guys are all rolling ship this side. You're all close together. See, Lorenz has jumped over with you. Let's have Milo just there in minutes.
Just chilling off in the background.
So,
Just chilling off in the background for now.
yeah, kind of thing. You can see, but a few already there. There might be more below deck, but you're unsure as of the moment. Right, so first. I'm still fucking. This is what a few weeks of not playing does to you people.
Hey, you can't blame that.
Isabel?
21. I had to add them.
Spring?
23.
Flake?
2.
Hey!
Back on form.
So we're doing this shit in reverse order this time.
Yes. I'm going to do nothing. The problem is, all the stuff that I'd be really good at doing is probably should be like the first person to go. Because, you know, like area attack damage and buffing people.
Yeah.
And you guys are going to board the other ship, and then I can't blow it up.
Well, you guys, the ship's over and clawed over. You guys have boarded the ship.
Oh,
So this
sorry.
is going from now
I thought
on.
this was. Oh, okay.
No,
If
Oh,
we've got some buffing too, we could have done it before we boarded.
I can allow any
yeah, but that's just
buffing.
silly.
No, it's too late now.
Yeah.
So I thought we might have to make a check to get on board.
Nope. Pulled over
No.
enough and stable enough. Fucking hell.
If we could do a
Probably a
buff,
good thing because my dexterity sucks.
yeah. If we do a buff before we board, I'd have clicked on the boots of haste.
Yep. So I have that you are hasted.
I mean, I am sneaky, so that's something. So I got my sneaky slippers on.
Don't get them wet. You might shrink.
Oh, I was going to say like they might start breeding like in Gremlins.
Oh no!
Don't
Wow.
feed my slippers after midnight.
So get them off your feet then.
So aboard the ship
Constantly
immediately, you see 4 swashbucklers, kind of there and ready to go. You can see more, roughly, where you can see down below at the minute, 2 more just there at the moment.
Look out below.
One. And just an instant, you just see Captain Lorenz just already kind of trying to eye out, not necessarily looking to take on anyone who first sees, but looking for like a particular target in mind. First up is you, Mr. Spring.
Shocking.
Well, I know what absolute bastards swashbucklers can be. So I'm going to go for the green dude.
Right, so you are over here.
Yep.
So you want to go all the way over here.
Yep. Shouldn't also say it shouldn't be a problem for me to get that far.
Aw, you coming to my rescue.
Yep. We're gonna go stabby.
No stabby stabby.
Gonna go stab. Oh shit.
Oh,
No stabby stabby?
someone gonna die.
Crit.
Oh!
I can see it from here, yeah.
Someone gonna die.
So I got a crit and a 23 to hit.
Both hit.
Right, I guess let's do the crit first. Which
We'll be
is
still rolling dice in several hours' time.
nah, just add a load of stuff up. 15, 21, 23, 30, 60 points plus 68 points damage.
So that's just the crit, yeah?
Yep.
So you walk up, not even kind of normal with the rapier, is it?
Yep.
Yep. Just kind of walk up, speed over kind of everyone else, because you kind of picked your first target, went over, and before you had a chance, and he's like still kind of trying to get his rapier out of the sheath. It seems to be stuck. He looks up and you just slay it across his neck.
Performance issues happens to best.
Yeah.
It just falls dead immediately.
One. Take a step, offhand attack on the other one. Oh, that was the 23, wasn't it? Yeah, so
Yep.
I need to roll for that. That's the short sword, so that's that. Which is 6 points damage.
6 points, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Hasted bonus attack is a 30 to hit,
Yep, that'll hit.
which is 19 points.
Yep. Yeah, so you kind of one, and the other one's kind of ready. Kind of use this sword a bit to try and take your first move off, and you just kind of stab him a little bit in the arm. You manage to circle around and kind of slice deeper into that same slice, causing him more of a mortal wound.
Yep.
Lisa Bell, you're up.
Finish him.
I kind of want to, but at the same time, I kind of want to set something over here.
Yeah, if you've got an AoE, that'll take care of them. Do it.
Yeah.
Because I'm probably
Not fire-based,
fine.
luckily.
Yeah, highly flammable surfaces.
We'll save that for later.
Yeah, we'll save that for scuttling this year.
Right, Belle needs to move a little bit so she's actually got a bit of line of sight.
Well, where would you like to move, Bell?
Well, she needs to be able to see both of them.
You can either go here or try and get to here.
Could you see them from back here, but there's no.
And the post would be, because, I mean, the post is coming up to like about here somewhere, so she'd have to like go
Well,
right
as long as
around.
I can reach 90 foot from wherever I'm stood.
Oh, I thought the most like it.
Yeah, so it's like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90 from
Oh, God,
end to
yeah.
end.
So I only need
boat
to like
is your
get there.
range, yeah.
Yeah.
So you can but get into this upper bit, and yeah, you can see
Right,
both.
so I
in
can
front
see
of
line of sight. So both of them need to cast a dexterity save, and I'm going to vote Snorlax Stable Swarm.
So this guy first rolled a 23,
Okay, so is that.
and he rolled a natural 1.
Well, he doesn't, so he fucking sucks.
Suck this, motherfucker. How embarrassing would it be to get killed by snowballs?
Pretty embarrassing.
Yeah.
20.
Maybe a
So
hardened pirate.
26 points of cold damage for the one that fails.
26, yeah?
Yeah.
Yikes.
And then obviously half that for the ones that
Cool.
that's fun. Be a little bit frosty now.
Right.
You put them on ice. So every time you use that spell, you've got to make a Mr. Freeze quote.
I don't know many though.
Just make them up. Anything to do
Just
with
say
ice.
anything with an Arnold
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger accent. That's all you need to
Yeah, anything ice or cold related in Arnie's voice, that'll do it.
say. Like ice cream.
Chill out.
Too loud.
That's quite. I don't actually have extra on that. I just realised because of my heritage. I always forget it, that's why. Plus 3 points of damage to each of those.
Nice.
And I all did.
That's what I keep forgetting. Elemental Affinity on Silver Dragon. But I just let the fire.
You hear a bunch of gunfire going off on the other ship as you kind of notice that some of the basically the pirates of this ship have now gone onto the other ship as well.
Whips.
So you hear things going off. But it seems that the people left over to defend the Mythcaller are doing a decent job enough to kind of keep it safe and everything.
The Quartermaster.
The ship probably lost a lot of crew below decks when the cannons in.
Next, it is the Swashbuckler's turn. This one is going to turn against you immediately. Not happy with it. He's going to make his 3 attacks against you.
Come on, let's see what you got.
Alright, first one, I'm going to do nothing with it. 8. A 22 will hit.
Nope.
Shield, yep.
Hasted armor class.
Alright, yeah. Alright, all 3. Yep. So, goes in with a...
Just like casually parrying his attacks out wide, just making him look like a complete
goes
beginner.
in with a dagger, and the first one was an 8.
Right.
So, so he just kind of misses you off completely.
Yeah.
Second attack, he kind of goes in. And you almost feel like that was a miss as you kind of look around just in time to pull up your short sword and parry the second attack off just as you realize it was going to hit. And then the third attack, and with that, the third attack is so near that the dagger then just clearly misses you over again completely. These two. Actually, no, that one first is going to leap over there.
Thank you, must be your friend.
He does that fine. And he's going to make 3 attacks against
What a hug.
Lake.
Give him a mushroomy hug.
Oh.
Well, yeah, if he touches me.
Alright,
You're gonna be
13
a
won't
bunny
do
rabbit.
anything. 16 won't do anything to you. 19?
That does it.
Cool, so he goes in with a rapier. The first 2 daggers. Ting, ting. The dagger, a rapier.
This little sleep.
Does a whopping
Is that
5
the
points of
tricky
damage,
sort?
reduced down to 3.
Oh,
Oh no!
guys, I've got a paper cut.
This one's gonna run over here.
They sting!
Aw.
Let's see, this guy's
I'm
gonna run over
this
here.
fight out, guys.
Kiss it better. Kiss your own finger better.
Yeah.
Shout down below, like, use the crystals now! You hear a sudden few smashings down below as he smashes a crystal next to him as he summons a water elemental.
We're on a boat.
Oh.
Interesting.
I'm a bit freezing again. Can't use fire because fire will just like a.
Yeah.
Another one. You also hear another one. See another one pop up there. And those are still here. Right. And they 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can get up there and make 3 more attacks against Flake.
Sure, why not?
16,
Nope.
23,
Yep.
and 18.
18 is a draw.
So that hits. So the dagger does 8 points of damage, reduced down to 4.
Oh no.
And the rapier does 6 points of damage, reduced down to 3. So you take 7 points of damage.
That's a lot of paper cuts.
I see, it's more like a thorn now, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
splinter.
Thorn snake.
That was my best hand.
My best cultivating hand.
Right.
Shame.
Flake's turn. Not Flake, sorry. Flake's Click's turn.
I was gonna say, you didn't roll exactly high. I haven't
No.
gone for everyone yet.
So what's Flake gonna do? No, sorry, Flake. What's Click gonna do? Right. Click is gonna look at this guy who just did a summoning.
That's like him calling you Flake all over again.
Yeah.
So I know we're really similar characters,
Oh,
but
it's even worse. It's got the feathers this time.
maybe it's flaky feathers.
He is going to first cast Guiding Bolt at level 2 against him.
It's not very nice, is it?
which hits with a nice 24. That's 5d6.
Ow.
Put in a guiding bolt.
You're gonna pick short boo boo. Tiny sip of the health potions.
Get this Savlon out
Like
and
an
rub it in.
aperitif. Palate
I literally
cleansing.
drink it from an olive. Delicious.
The palate cleanser of a potion.
Oh yes.
It's wonderful.
Shot of healing.
Shot of healing.
That'd be just like a really good spell, isn't it? It sounds
Yeah.
like shot of it just shot you to life.
or it's a special magical item where it's a shot of healing, but as well as giving you like a D4 hit points, it also gets you pissed. If you have enough of them.
So it's tequila.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Shot of healing is tequila.
Put that
It
in.
makes you feel better.
It does.
In
It
more
makes
ways than one.
it makes you
helps.
invincible.
Yeah.
So you
I
think.
think.
It helps you cope.
Oh dear.
It's good for your mental fortitude.
Shit, I've just made a new spell up now.
Not a shot of healing.
And summons. You see then the other action. So he shot the guiding bolt, and then another action. Click raises his other hand, and spiritual weapon and the hammer appears up next to the guy
Yay!
as his bonus action and makes an immediate attack,
Delightful.
which is a natural 20.
Okay, Nick. Save some for the rest of us.
No.
Okay.
Kill everything immediately.
Yeah. Thank you, please.
It's just made that so much easier for me to freeze all our asses.
Right, and that's him now, mortally fucking wounded. Which comes to the end of Click's turn. It's Captain Lorenz's.
Right, they probably are going to be all dead by the time you get there.
Yeah. Maybe.
It's fine, we need the healer.
He's on mop-up duty.
Not up duty, oh dear.
This is the best job.
Just sweep up the really knackered ones at the end and just get a whole load of kills right at the
Just
end.
kill skill,
Fucked. Yeah.
It's fine.
This brings a lot of kills stolen from him in this campaign. A lot.
It's like exactly what I do in Dragon Age, just let my party members wipe them out for a little bit and then it's just like, just 1 second. Pause. You guys all go over there, fuck off, and kill everyone.
Seriously?
Actually, I've done it once, just to see what would happen.
So Lorenz kind of moves over here. By the time he gets up to this trapdoor, he takes one shot at the guy you're dealing with, Flake. Spring. Fucking brain!
Like, I know everyone wants to be called Flake, but I picked the name
Really?
first.
One is fluffy, the other's got feathers.
Oh!
So I said, if the amount of dandruff you've got, maybe you have to start calling
Yeah.
Oh.
poor old Spring.
Flaky.
And see, it's okay, yeah, I will come up with
Yep.
some anti-dandruff shampoo
Take a shot.
eventually.
Rest of his action lifts.
Moisturiser.
I'll put moisturiser.
It's alright, I'll get you some nice conditioner as well. So you can
Lifts up the
fluff
hatch, looks down, and just jumps down into the hatch closing behind him.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers!
It's just going down to here at the minute.
Why are you closing behind him?
You fall down it? Yet.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Alright,
just know where it is.
with that, it is the water elemental's turn now.
Why?
This one does have enough movement. It's going to move into your space. Flake.
Oh,
Engulfed.
into my space.
Yep. And he is going to do his whelm on you.
Wait, what? My wham?
Whelm.
Oh, well.
Well.
So you need
Hey,
to
you
make
survived
a
whelm again.
strength saving throw.
Okie dokie. 1 second. Strength saving throw. Surprisingly not good at it. That's 19, no?
19.
Yeah.
Oh, you saved.
I'm just...
You managed to kind of, as it's kind of thing, you managed to kind of push it, able to push it off you without
yes,
it making
'cause I
you
pushed
fucking being
water.
drowned and taking damage for it.
Just my spongy
push-
attire.
He's an elemental bender.
Wait, how have you been on my...
Waterbender.
You've been on my grinder.
Oh, no grinder account. hoping you'll notice me.
Notice me, senpai. Notice me.
Wait, are you Senpai Spring? Is that you?
That's me.
I never knew.
No, that's my other account. The account
Oh.
that's on your account, lurking every day, is Bacchus Spring.
The wistful heart.
So-
Ooh, who's this?
That, because of it,
You keep sending me poetry. What's going on?
you're forced out of its space.
Rude.
Oh, it's space. It didn't
It's
put its name on it, did it?
Yeah, so it moved into.
Deserve it.
Yeah, so it moved into Flake's space. Flake managed to struggle and get out of it, and it got pushed out of it instead.
Fantastic.
So fucking
Dripping and sodding wet. With that, it's your turn, Flake.
Hey!
Right. So my moves keep changing what I was going to do because I was really pissed off that I got a paper cut from that weird guy. But now there's
From Blondie over
there's a
there.
big wet thing in front of me. And what's behind? Who's the one with the blonde
That's
hair?
Click. Oh, this one. No, that's
Yeah.
another Swashbuckler.
Perfect.
You've got like, nothing but enemies down that end of the ship.
Yeah, pretty much.
Literally.
That's
Yeah.
all enemies
All scum.
Except the hammer.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, but the
I
hammer
will
is.
put
I
it
don't
back
think
in
the
a
hammer has
second.
hit points, though. I think you just whack it.
Spiritual weapon.
Sorry, what is with those eyes?
Yeah, fucking try eyes on minis like that just don't exist for me.
Well, how the hell you
It's very anime. It's a
It
start.
looks like the guy at Pirates of the Caribbean with a really buggy eye.
I don't know what to do now.
Sing a happy song.
Okay.
Do da do da day.
His Luke Payne takes are over. He's just like.
Maybe that's his battle face.
This is my battle face.
This is my war face.
My existential crisis face.
Oh, we are on a boat. Oh, yeah, actually, no, fuck it.
on the boat.
I'll just do the old classic lightning bolt, because fuck it.
Please do not accidentally set it on fire with that lightning.
We're on a boat, we're trying to get rid of. What does it matter?
Fine.
We need to get off it first.
We're
More
in the
importantly, we need to
sea.
loot it.
We can swim.
We need to loot it and get
Okay,
off
so-
it.
So you pull back.
Kamehameha.
Love
Yeah.
the lightning bolt. Yep. So you just read out streak of lightning against them three.
Yep.
So water elemental
So,
first.
Dex 17 save.
Water elemental failed.
It'll be fine.
Swashbuckler.
The ship's wet.
First one.
Lightning bolt level 10.
10.
So
Did you
it's
say that?
10d6.
And he got a natural 20.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. I'm gonna try the in app roll. 10d6. Okay. Did it work?
That's a scream full of dice.
That's a 39.
39.
I'll take it. Is anyone immune to or weak to water damage? Like, I don't know, electric damage, like a water elemental?
I'm not vulnerable against it, actually.
I got bullshit on that.
Well, they conducted. Does that mean they're weak to it? I don't know.
I guess if they were hugging someone else, the person inside would suffer.
Oh, yeah, that'd be bad. That'd be bad.
Yeah, no,
Cool.
let's not do that.
39 hit points wouldn't be good.
Cool.
Cool. Yep.
That was fun.
Yeah. People looking hurt.
Good. And I've got a bonus action, so okay, where's it gone?
Go
Do, 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 do.
Healing word on yourself.
No, I'll be even more nice. Who? Yeah, you're in combat, aren't you, Mr. Spring?
Hello.
I can do Shield of Faith on you, boy.
Ooh.
Shield of faith.
Yeah, I'll do that.
What's that do?
You get +2 to your AC.
Great. Now I can't never fucking touch him now. Great.
Up to 10 minutes, as long as I'm concentrating.
Right. Okay, I was going to try.
Nobody distract me. Nobody distract me.
So in other words, he's literally just singing along. He's like, gotta have faith. I got faith.
So suddenly, Spring, you kind of see this shimmering kind of. See the shimmering. What would be would probably be cast like by probably normal standard cleric. Be like a golden. What? Alright, so suddenly a dragon appears and burns all of you fucking alive.
No, it doesn't. You haven't got the figurine yet.
No, but I've got 5 fucking dragon figurines here I can just unleash.
That's a
You do not have
killer.
any dragon figurines.
These
I
are not the
love
dragon
dragon
figurines you're looking for.
Of course you bloody do.
So normally what would be probably like a golden shimmering kind of shine as a shield of faith spell being cast upon you, like made by other clerics, you see more of a kind of a mossy, kind of deep green kind of shield cast over you from a nature cleric and druid.
It's just moss.
Druid. As you suddenly just feel the
Nutrition
sense of
blows, like, as we are, but-
yeah, as you suddenly just feel the sense of more protectiveness cast over you, and just like
Oh, it's on, baby.
I'm invincible,
it's your
bitches.
turn.
Stab! Woo! 29 to hit.
Yep, that heats.
Because he's on his fucking Todd, he gets sneaked. Oh, that's weak. 10,
It doesn't take
A
much
weak
anyway.
sneak.
14, 22 points damage. He's dead. We'll have to start
Nope.
again. Right, offhand attack.
Oh,
Nat 1.
did you
So
pick
you
up a
managed.
doorknob?
The moss got in the way.
So
Can't remember what to do with this one, so I'm going to stab you with the other one again. For 30.
that would hit.
That's only going to be them because no sneak attack on that one. And that's 14 points damage.
That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
Ah, you bastard! Die!
So the first attack, you managed to let a nice attack straight across his open chest as he's got it. He's kind of left his guard
Amazing
wide
style
open.
now.
Yeah. Kind of slashed in like deeply enough to kind of like. As you weren't expecting to kind of bend kind of low, and as she kind of does, you kind of suddenly start admiring his nice. It's actually a really nice jacket he's wearing,
Oh.
and you're just like,
Oh.
Oh no, I ruined it!
oh no! Yeah, you swing it's like, oh, and then you remember, wait a minute, and whoosh, kind of stab him, kind of
No.
hitting lower, kind of missing the rib cage, kind of down, kind of mortally hurting him,
Oh,
but
God.
not enough to actually kind of kill him
It's
and
fine.
end him.
The stab hole in the back of the jacket is easily sewable.
Right, but that was right across the chest.
That's easily sewable too. It's fine. We'll get the sewing machine out.
So I've got springs.
Exactly.
Sewing
It's
supply.
more like a kimono now, it's okay.
Yeah.
Just tie it up. It's all good.
No worries.
Could be
That's all good.
buttons.
Lisbel, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna go freezy again, because why the fuck not?
Yep.
Let's put it there, so pretty much right on him, so it should.
Get all 5
He
of them.
might go out of it.
What's the is a 20. Let me just double check that. Yeah, 20-foot wide boat.
Okay, it's 5, so if I get it there, he'd get those. He wouldn't get it.
Yeah, so get them 4. Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. Right. So,
Let's go.
and it's Dex, yeah.
Yeah, I'm feeling a bit more horrible. Let's go 5th level on this.
Fail. 9, that's a fail. 9, that's a fail. 9, no, 2, 6, that's what they all failed.
Freezy time. 10, 25 plus 3, 28. I've got a freeze now. Bad bitch.
Cool.
Bad music.
Sorry. There we go. So someone you centered it on, just like the coldness kind of locks him up, and he just falls and shatters. You can see the movement and the water elemental seems to start slowing down as they take the freezing damage. And the other guy there, just definitely on his last legs.
Nice.
How many legs has he got?
Yeah.
Too many,
Just
apparently.
keeps on using them up, man.
He's a spider.
Can I do it?
Not one leg out. Just one.
After that, it is now the Swashbuckler's turn. Alright, this one's going to take the risk and move out of range of the spiritual weapon. Gets the hits. And he dies thanks to the spiritual weapon.
Bloody lovely.
Yep. This one's going to rush in and uses bonus actions. I forgot they have bonus actions dash as well.
Ooh, ooh.
They are going to move on with that.
Oh, the other one hugs. Hug brigade.
And ganging up on the big fucker.
You dead.
And so the first one's going to take 3 attacks against you.
Sure.
Let's see, what is it? Right, so 8 won't hit, but a 18 will hit, and a 24 will hit.
Sure.
So that's 14 points of damage altogether from that first one, reduced down to 7. And the second one,
You stubbed your toe.
none of those will hit. 2 5s and a 7, all plus 6, they ain't gonna hit.
Guys, I broke a nail.
Concentration check.
Oh yeah, you need to make 2 concentration checks.
I'm probably got something else. I'm not rolling you because you're a bastard. Do you mean Constitution?
Yep,
Right.
Constitution check.
Yes. Where is it? Plus 3. Ooh, that's a 9.
That's a fail.
Damn. Damn me, my honesty, Gene.
How dare you?
How dare you?
Right, and now the water elemental doesn't get his whelm back, so he is instead going to take his 2 slam attacks against you.
No.
A dirty 20 and a 10.
Okie dokie.
For a grand, wonderful total of 8 points of bludgeoning damage, reduced down to 4. Fucking
Hurrah.
you in that armor.
Well, you gave it to me.
I know. I will find a way, and I will fucking bring it down upon you.
Regrets.
This guy, on his last pathetic legs, will make his 3 attacks against you, Spring.
Come on. Come on. You can do it.
12 won't hit,
Nope.
14 won't hit, 18 won't hit.
Nope.
Pirates are probably just used to burying everything at sea.
Where did you learn to fight?
No.
You hear commotions as 2 more
I killed him!
swashbucklers come up.
They're just asking to be lightning bolted, aren't
They
they?
really, really are.
Just keep lining up, guys.
Load up, load up!
Yeah. I've still got a level
So
5.
Those are fairly linear spaces, to be fair.
What's even more fun is I've
Right,
got
I'm
another
gonna
slightly
have-
more flammable
We've got
spell,
to up the game.
which is perfect.
Anyway, at the end of their turn, it's going to be Click's turn now.
Magic light. Let's up the game.
Whose go is it?
Clicks.
Neil,
Mm-hmm.
look up.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Holy bonks.
Well, you're gonna bonk.
Flake. So Click is going to move a bit over in. He is going to cast Spirit Guardians.
It just sounds like a Mormon troop.
As basically almost this entire kind of part of the ship here is suddenly surrounded by almost look like celestial beings.
Beans.
Beings.
Can they please be beans?
Celestial
As you kind of look at them, they seem to be a very small, like literally tiny platinum dragons. Kind
Mini
of
ones.
start flying around there, like literally tiny little ones.
So kind of like bean size. Celestial bean dragons.
Can you remind me why we decided to live with each other?
Desperation. Which is not far from the truth, to be honest. In the moment, at least.
Right.
Asked and answered.
You did ask him.
I know.
He didn't want a truthful answer.
No, he saved my proverbial beans. He did.
Yep. So that's his action. He uses bonus action to move a spiritual weapon over and attack this guy.
Third.
Hits. I don't remember which one he is now, don't I?
Okay.
Spiritual weapon's hovering there. Alright, end of that one. Rens. So you can hear. Suddenly start hearing a lot of fighting commotion going on from that point of the ship. Not sure what's going on down there. You can just hear it.
We assume it's something. Something.
It is something. The water elemental's turns. I did that one earlier, so that one won't go. But he's going to move, and his speed is halved because he's slightly frozen. So he can literally...
It's a little bit cold.
Chilly guy.
So he can literally only get about there and do now China. Else. Basically. Flick.
Right. Gonna cast. What can I do? Let's do druid craft and just create a bit of snow.
Just
Got a bit of
lining about the
sparks.
motherfuckers
Yeah.
again.
Yep. No, there's no beating around in the bush. Yep. Do it again. Level. I've got another. I used my second level 5 slot. Lightning bolt, which again is Dex 17 save.
14. What's 14, yep. 21, saves.
D6.
9,
10 D6.
17.
Do well. So that one gets
So
it.
they saved, they failed.
Okay. And roll. What do I get? Same as last time, folks. That's weird.
No, you
Cool
got,
bullshit.
you got 39 last time.
Oh, you're right. I did do a fake 9 last time. Okay.
You're weakening.
So 36.
It was the paper cut.
37.
Yeah.
37. It's the paper cut that did it.
toe stub was a bit too far.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
Cool.
Nothing? Another sausage.
That water elemental's looking weak as fuck.
There.
That's about it.
Okay. Well, I'll use another bonus action and do the same thing as last time and give spring +2 to AC.
So
It's
really, suddenly it's a weird round. It's like you're like really confident. It's like yeah, and then you start to see the green fade. It's like aw, and then the next one's like comes like ah.
Hey!
With your turn again.
You guys got this handled up here, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Sure.
Let's stab that guy with my offhand weapon. Well, maybe not. 14?
Nope.
Fucking this. Main hand. That's 1. Jesus Christ. Well, my amazing plan for this round's went out the fucking window.
Guess you're staying up here.
20 to hit.
That hits.
That's hits. Right, finally. Good. He had the bloody thing. Right. Oh, that's a really cool idea. But involve killing him first.
Apparently not.
7, 9, 13, 16, 22 plus 8 is 30.
So, 10 times of the damage. 10 times more. So basically, 10 times the damage you needed to kill him. Yeah, 3 hit points
Well,
left.
skewer him through the fucking eye then, the bastard.
He basically using his dagger kind of off your first hand, use the rapier to dodge and make the rapier for the second time. You kind of realize he left himself a little bit wide open
That's
as
what
you managed
all
to
along.
through the head, through the eye,
Right.
body.
Well, I'm going to enact the rest of my plan then. Can I do an acrobatics check to boink down to the lower deck?
Yeah, sure.
23.
Yep.
And then into this cabin where I had the fighting coming from.
So this cabin is shut.
Through the doors. Ah, damn it, locked.
Yep.
Fuck. I thought hoping I was opening up. I presumed opening the hatch would be an action. Okay, fine, I'll deal with that next round. Cool. Worth a look. There's no other pirates or crew or anything down here.
No.
Alright.
Either all are gone or all are kind of down below trying to sort. Thinking as you kind of look down at the grate, you can see the bottom of it starting to get a small puddle of water trying to fill up. So it's not rapidly sinking. It's not like got a huge gush amount of water coming in.
Hey guys, we're leaking! Wrap it up!
What?
At least that one.
Okay, Belle's gonna be a bit closer now that shit's kind of not hitting the fan anymore. And I mean, if we're already leaking, I might as well kick it up a notch.
Do it.
Do it now. Do it now!
Oh, it's not window freezing. We decomposing.
Decomposing. Oh, okay.
Right. This is a 3-parter. So
Uh-oh.
we are using
4 plus 6 and off the
yeah, I know what you said. So we're using a twin spell for a start.
Mm-hmm.
So I want this one. This one. You're dead. Sorry.
Suddenly a giant finger descends from the heavens.
I have been chosen by the big metal hand in the sky.
Big beast crushing Pinky.
Anyway, so twin spell. Then I'm going to use a bit of blood magic. Where are my D4? There are my D4.
Music's very dramatic,
think
isn't
it's
it?
Yes.
always
It's
dramatic.
on the Benny Hill theme tune. The opposite.
Yeah, it's awful. Fine.
I left the oven on! My
So I
flag!
lose 9 points of health. So that bit of blood magic gave
What's going on?
I like it sounds like more.
Oh, right.
Which I had lightning and a.
when you're all done.
Sweet.
Crack open the collarbone with the boys, that's what that was. Oh.
So just lost 9 points of health to get double the fucking spell.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm going
What?
overkill.
Am I in the way?
It's gonna
No,
be blight.
it's-
It's gonna be blight.
Yes, of course it's blight.
Blight. You know it's blight.
You're fine. Blight only hits a person that I'm actually attacking.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't think I've got enough dice for this.
How many do you need?
There's an app. Press the button. It's great fun. That's what I did. I'm just gonna throw my dice out and just use
What
this.
do you need?
No, that's fine. I can just roll it twice.
Oh, but it's so much less fun.
Okay.
Alright, so they all need to make Constitution saves, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
What's the save?
15.
Alright, so who are you hitting again? So you're getting them two?
Them two, it's just them two.
Just them two, yep.
Because it only hits one person, so,
So
they do a
15,
twin
yeah.
spell.
6.
Ooh.
Both 6.
Ooh.
24.
6, 6, 6. The saves of
Six.
Dan.
26 doubled.
26 doubled
486.
to 52. 26 doubled 52.
I thought you said 23. Oh, sorry. 26, yeah, 52.
52.
So they both take 52 points of necrotic damage.
Ouch.
Instant compost.
Yep.
I got tired of them. They
Bored
pissed
of
me
them.
off.
Bored now. Bye.
Anything else? Is that
No, but I think I've hurt myself enough doing that.
Yeah, yeah. Worth it though.
This one is going to realize the situation is now the Swashbuckler's turn, and he is going to run to abandoned ship, giving him 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks of opportunity. So 1 for you.
So
Sure.
you as
Technically-
well.
Yep, technically 2 from Click.
That 20.
Oh.
Make an attack.
Oh, I must be holding Mr. Smashy. Where's
Yeah.
I've forgotten what it does here. Inventory. Where is Mr. Smashy? Mr. Smashy.
There's no near
It'd be actions.
Yeah, with your actions.
Oh no, because I don't know if it's in there or not because it's a custom item. 2d8 plus 1d4 apparently.
You're going to jail.
Times 2 because it's
So you double the
2d4.
dice, yeah.
fucking hell. This might be the biggest hit of his life. And that's
You're going to jail too. You fucking suck.
17 and 2, 21, 24.
So he
And then
runs
plus-
away, and you
Plus 5? No. What do
What?
you get? No, do you get
Yeah.
any?
That would be plus your strength modifier.
So plus 2.
So,
Yeah.
so what was that? 20,
That was 27 total.
27 total. Yep. So you see this person coming around, not even drawing out, the adamantine sword you have that really would have been a good
Oh, yeah.
stabbing weapon. You pull out Mr. Smack, you kind of reach around, grab out Mr. Smashy, like full on Ninja Turtles kind of fucking Donatello style, whack it around the back of this guy's head as he's turning around to run away. Before a Click or a spiritual weapon can even get a shot off, you're gonna see the side of his head just split open from the bulging end of the bed knob you put on there. Mr. Smashy
Nice.
smacked it in. Proper cane. The bulb smashed. It's not like designed for that. So that freaking
Aw.
knob end of the bed
We can
potion
find you a
took.
new one.
If only I knew someone who was obsessed with knobs.
Wow, phrasing.
Wait, yeah.
Oh, knobs.
So,
And you just,
No.
behind you springs. You see one of the Swashbuckler's head cave in, pool of blood leaking everywhere out of the guy's head.
I fill in my mini golf scorecard. Very good. I'd call that an eagle. Fantastic.
With that now is just the water elementals to be dealing with. So Click is going to kind of move Anju into over here.
So they still look freezy.
He's going to take not one swing. He's going to pull out the freaking blade, the sword, and make one swing against this water elemental. So a 26 to hit.
Donk.
Then his spiritual weapon will make an attack as well. Cool. That's his turn. Next to the Wrens, again you can just hear more. When he seems to be fighting a solo opponent behind there
Right.
or something.
Figures.
That's now the water elemental's turns.
Hot captain on captain action.
That one doesn't get his whelm back. So it's going to make 2 attacks against you. Flick.
Sure, why not?
So what's his attack plus? First one's not going to do anything, but a 25 will definitely hit.
Oh yeah.
For 18, reduced down to 9 points of damage. This one is going to move and try to whelm you again. So this one's not going to try and whelm you, so you need to make a strength saving throw.
Sure.
He really wants to be your friend.
I guess so.
He wants to give you really wet hugs.
It's alright. It's good for cultivation. Yeah. That is a 17.
No hug for you.
Oh.
You're not in a touchy mood today.
With that, though, it is your turn.
Again.
No touchy.
Lightning man!
This
Smashy.
Yeah. Ooh, I could try something fun.
Yes.
Okay. Can I get round that side of them a little bit so they're both in line, but
You make
Do a backflip.
You make a Constitution saving throw or check as well, please.
what's that for?
Oh, you got hit.
Yeah. That's 15.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. I'm just gonna do it because I want to try. Because I can. I'm gonna cast Gust of Wind and blast them off the ship. Alright, strength saving throw 17, please.
Alright, so the first one.
Become one with the water again.
Second one.
5.
Wow.
Be free,
How far
my
does it push him?
friends!
15 feet away from the ship. So. And now they're swimming.
Yep, they just land on top of the water and just kind of float over the top of the water, as they are water elementals.
Yeah, but this was funny.
Yeah.
Totally worth it. And now they've got to try and get back into the ship. Maybe, I don't know.
Or just
Not necessarily.
I don't think they take any damage from that.
Probably not.
No, it's just funny.
Yeah.
I like the mental image of it.
It's his face in the
Don't
water.
have any bonus actions that do damage, unfortunately. You've got flashbangs, but I don't think that's going to help.
Flashbangs and whiz bangs?
Yeah. Could I toss one of my flashbangs over at them?
Party popper?
You made me create them last week.
Okay,
No, please
you
stop.
light the fuse of the flashbang. You throw it at them.
And it fizzles out in the water.
Yeah. Fuse is too long.
I think it's
Well,
supposed to be
I mean-
contact, so I'm aiming it at them.
Well, so it's a fuse-based thing, so it's not necessarily contact.
Okay.
Well,
I
fuse
think
goes
yes,
in.
but okay.
You shout out to the other to the comrades, "Don't look!" as everyone turns away.
Yeah.
Just in time.
Yeah, I don't think we actually had what the save was. But
Right, just use your spells to DC as a save, and then just 17. Once it managed to succeed, it managed to kind of just like do that with its kind of watery like arms. The other one just looks at it with their face, and you see the other one like almost like not staring into anything. Not that you could tell it was, but it's now blinded since it can be blinded apparently.
Nice. It'd be pretty useless flashbang if it didn't do anything else.
Looks like some existential crisis.
Yeah.
Top of the initiative, Spree.
Spring in a step.
Gonna try and put a lock on this door.
You want to know what's inside.
Kind of go down, look. You gotta kind of do things, and it's like it's unlocked already.
Right, it was just needed to be
So you
door
to try the handle.
Don't know, and it's a push-open door, and you still can't push it open. It's barred on the other side.
fucking bollocks. Well, can I
Go back out
can I
top.
use?
So, why
Can
didn't you
I-
go through the trapdoor? That was.
Because I thought it would take an action to open the trapdoor, and I was out of actions in the round. So I was trying to use action economy by using movement to get in there.
Up you go again!
Yeah. Unless I can stick a rapier through the gap and get the bar up. I don't know.
And you're kind of looking through, and it's like the gap you kind of seen that's in the middle. It's not like a little like bar on it. It's like full length. He's like put a desks and stuff over it, trying to bar.
Right, fine. Wanker. I'll try and Actually, I haven't. I'm hasted, so I've got 6 feet movement. I did move last. Have I got back to the agility back?
Yeah, because you stayed still for several rounds in a row, didn't you?
Right, so
You've not used it this round, as far as I know.
120 feet of movement I've got
Yeah,
this round.
that's it. You've
I'm
not
just going
used.
to run back up on deck, go over to the hatch, and drop through it. I've got enough shit to go.
You open the hatch and you can just see now kind of the dying ends of just Captain Lorenzo staying over, like the defeated, not dead yet, body of another captain. And the other captain's mowing the foot. He kind of hears it. He just looks up, drops his pistol, and just gives a thumbs up towards you.
Okay.
Okay.
Lisa Bell.
Okay, then. So we're gonna move a little bit closer to the edge. We're gonna go a little snow, like snowball storm again. I'm going to freeze them. I don't know why I just went Russian.
Right. 16. So he
Not quite Austria,
succeeds.
but close enough.
Right, 1 succeeded, 1 failed.
You say how hurt they were?
Yeah, both were pretty fucking hurt.
I just don't need it at that level. So I know you did, I just can't remember. Some good rolls. 13 points of cold damage each.
They just kind of freeze up fully now. It says they
You
fall
flipped
freeze
away
up.
into the sea.
And they're now
Little
just-
icebergs.
You now just see these two, not even that, like they're frozen in place, like where they are is like frozen in the area around them, so they're just kind of stuck there. Just these two frozen water elementals, just positioned, one kind of still like that, the other one's like that.
Sweeping fucking angel.
Oh, fucking hell.
Then you
Fucking great.
just literally see that go capsize. Top heavy.
Hooray!
Don't I had enough weeping angels in the episode of Doctor Who from last week. Do not need them.
No.
Fuck that shit, I'm going home.
We did it, and we got a ship.
Hey, that's sinking.
It's a bit fucked.
Yeah, let's be real here. It's
That's the way I had it printed, unfortunately.
No.
Like a 3D printer.
No, I mean,
What
the
about the
ship
ship
is
in
great.
the game?
Oh yeah, in game.
I'm not saying this is fucked, this is cool.
I still got to print all the masts and everything for it,
Yes.
Clonk.
and that's one of 2 different bits I can have on it.
I'm going on the ship, ship's mine. I am now captain, Captain Spring Winds. Get the fuck off my ship.
No, my ship. I do Titanic.
Get the fuck off my ship.
I want to do
Maybe
Titanic. Now you're not on the ship. Now what are you gonna do?
I'm on something that's latently.
You're
going
on a
to
raft.
That's actually your ship.
You're on a
Oh
raft.
no, it's all gone a bit wrong.
Right, so all the loot's mine. Cheers, guys.
As the battle
Loot the ship.
winds down, as kind of guys look over at the ship you guys came off of the
Oh
cliff
yeah,
on.
how are they doing?
It seems like any resistance that the fighters have put up are now kind of ending, looking over, not seeing any actual capable defenders or anyone defending their ship anymore properly. So they kind of stop by and kind of... You hear the clatter of pistols and swords hitting wood. And looking down, you just see the freaking hatch opening. You see being tossed over the hatch this battered, bruised, and very scarred up ship captain, the captain of this ship, very rugged human, very, very scraggly, horribly kept beard, hair just like beyondly a mess. Like it's an afro of sorts, just not well, again, not well kept, very dirty, very dingy. You can just see he's not like had a chance to wash it probably in ages. Clothes matter, tattered, torn more from the battle more than anything else.
Is that what you look
Other
like
than
in the
just-
morning when you wake up?
Can I grab him by a combination of the hair and the collar of his shirt, drag him over to the rail of the ship, slam him into it so that the crew can see him, and just make it very apparent that their captain is fucked and at my mercy?
Yep, you do that, and just as that Lorenz kind of gets to the top, it's like, you've beat me to it then.
Well enough.
You just hear the more clattering, and the enemy crew now up on the
Timing is
ship
everything.
just kind of full on drops everything. And then you see them all just hands up. And as now the crew of your ship, the Myth Callers, start kind of pulling them all back over to their ship, we're going to go for a little break.
And then loot the fuck out of it.
Yay!
Yeah, then just like set a slow fuse to the powder magazine and sail away.
So guys, we'll be back about 10-15 minutes. Go to the toilet, do stuff. Things
Stuff and things.
and stuff.
Pet the cat. He's asleep on the sofa.
So until then, people,
Pippin's being antisocial tonight.
Yes.
Cute dog.
and here is And we come. Oh, fuck's sake.
You can plug the other camera in, then.
No, I need to unplug these ones. Fuck's sake. Take.
What happened?
Yeah, everything is taking a moment. Alright, hang on with us for a second, people.
Sounds like a dancing skeleton.
Yeah, like that. Joys of when you're having to do this all literally yourself and you have to run everything through a thing. That's very,
Very
delicate
small.
with how it moves. Yes, we are back. Thank you. Little of everything and nothing all at the same time. Fun and joys.
Yes.
Right. Yes. So we are coming back. Let me get some music going to make it atmospheric.
Oh.
Not this music.
I didn't do it, I swear.
I think your webcam's crashed. The bottom one, right one.
Oh, shiza.
Well, shit.
Oh dear. Yeah, that has fucking crashed. Quit.
I'm plugging back in.
Which one is it again?
Bear with us for one moment, people. Please enjoy the music, and I'm sure they'll talk about something.
That's put us on the spot a bit, hasn't it?
Quick,
I thought you were gonna
do you not
improv.
practice your monologue? Oh shit.
Oh,
So
fucking
did
hell.
you see the shiny dice?
Many shiny dice. From where do you get them?
Bardic inspiration!
Hey, bud,
Shiny-
inspiration.
shiny
Everybody,
dice.com.
shiny dice. Support your independent dice shiny seller. Become
And
a
candles.
dice goblin.
And candles too.
And candles. They do more than dice. They do all your gaming needs for dice and things to put dice in, like candles when they're on fire.
And also, nice big dice bag too.
Don't put them in the fire.
But no, don't put it in the fire.
Don't put dice in the fire, don't put anything in the fire.
No, we keep the candles separate from the dicey.
Yes.
So good.
Hooray!
Huzzah!
Make sure you get your Christmas orders in.
Yeah, running out of potion station until Crimble.
Crimble?
Crimble.
Crimble, Crimble.
Crimbleness.
This is why you don't give Val strawberries.
No strawberry.
I got strawberries.
No strawberry.
I strawberries.
No strawberry.
Stop.
No strawberry.
You're not strawberries.
No strawberry. She don't find me when she has
Strawberry cake for me.
strawberry.
Strawberry lots of them.
I like the strawberry cake.
It's got a candy mountain, Charlie.
No, strawberry mountain. There's no candy mountain.
I don't know what I want to call you, a strawberry cake, boy.
You'll see my strawberry ass.
Your sweet, sweet little cake.
There are waffles for that.
A sweet little strawberry
I
cake.
don't know 100% what's going on with that camera, but I think it'll catch up eventually.
Hey, there we go.
It's kind of...
Oh.
Yeah, it's having a bit of a fucking piddle. I've unplugged it twice now, and it's still like that, so...
Weird.
Sleep deprivation, coffee, and strawberries. I'm surprised I wasn't like this earlier.
Good enough.
We're just going to have to carry on with that. Oh dear, what are we going to do with all this lot? I don't know anymore. I have given up, people. That's okay. I'm surprised you're all still here and watching this at this point. And suddenly Callimachus. Right!
What strawberries?
You look strawberries.
So,
Lunch and
thing
treat
I used to do at school with rubber bands. I have a hair tie.
What just happened?
Been wanting to do that all fucking session. Right.
You wouldn't do that to me. You like me too much. Right?
Don't test the boundaries of your love. Not in that way.
Hey, he's the one that got me this.
Yeah.
He knew what he was setting himself up for.
Self-inflicted. I'm just easily influenced.
Yeah.
So, battle over. Ship still very slowly, still filling up with water. Not overly quickly, but yes, spring.
I have 6 rounds of haste left. Speed looting!
Oh, cool. Because now I get to add a real sense of mystery, hell, and possible stupidity to the campaign.
Yes!
The pot.
We haven't had the pot in ages!
Got nothing to do with drugs, everybody, just so we know.
This
The pot
is,
of magical things!
for those who do not know, this is a wonderful little pot that I kind of created like before this campaign properly started and during this campaign. In the early marks, where it's just literally a shit ton of magic items I created randomly. Some are over ornate, powerful, and like OP isn't even the word to use for it, and some are stupidly useless.
Yeah,
I have no idea what's going to get pulled out at a time.
Blake's gonna get all of them though. I've done it now. Right, that's it.
Do you
Game
get your
over.
lucky pick?
I'm the one picking this shit out.
Aww.
Yeah.
Oh, we like lucky tips.
I know. It is open.
Pandora's
So-
box has been opened.
You have 6 rounds, so that is another 36 seconds.
Yep.
Oh,
This is
Spring's
Supermarket
gone-
Spring Edition.
Looting!
Where's Dale Winton when you need him?
Mine.
Inflatable banana.
as you get down there,
10 points.
roll an investigation check with advantage.
I'm not good done. Oh, with advantage. Yeah, good point. Alright, take the first one. 21.
Pretty good, pretty good, pretty
Yeah.
good.
So you get 21 items from the box.
Oh.
That
No,
would break
no,
the
no.
game.
Yes.
Break the reality the game is based in.
It's like, fuck this, we didn't need
The
low,
wand
we
of
just
conjuring
do this
doorknobs.
So you manage to, you get down to the bottom of it. So this is like about that much of water at the bottom. It seems they've managed to now stop leaking and they've all surrendered and now join the rest of their crew. You see that you guys have been left to kind of investigate a bit around while the captain does what he needs to do to intimidate the crew and punish the captain, as it were, above deck.
kinky.
While searching through, you manage to bust into this back room cabin. Again, similar to like when you found the Githyanki ship, there was like several freaking like stuff, like boxes in there, locked boxes of different items and things like that.
Come on, baby, we need some nice magical items.
I want some new shoes.
Mum
Wait,
wants some
actually, I
shades.
literally do not want new shoes. I'm happy with my slippers.
Mum wants some shades to sell.
So, grab a box. Yep. And you can try to lockpick it or force it open.
Lockpick. I'll take that. 24.
24. So you manage to grab this small kind of lengthy, kind of longish box. You manage to undo the lockpick. You pull out, see in there is a very well carved out wand with what looks like fiery runes across the entirety of it.
I mean, after taking you to identify anyway, so you know.
Yeah.
Alright, you try for another. You've still got probably about, in your case, about 2 or 3 more rounds before
Oh, yeah,
anyone
we're
else
doing
kinda
it.
comes in. So you can probably give out another 2, maybe 3 of the boxes beforehand.
And we get in, it's like, oh, all they
30.
had was tins of beans.
Oh, sorry, just wrap this, guys.
Provisions. Yeah, sorry.
Mm.
Oh, there's nothing in here. Just these. That's someone already opened these. I don't know.
You find another similarly sized box. Another one. This time, instead of fiery runes across it, you see more very water-based, very kind of like a water-based kind of feel to it. Around 2 wands now.
She's going to be
You
dual
get
wielding
2
soon.
more before everyone else can jump in.
Fucking hell.
Yeah,
Oh, it's only an 18.
18.
Only.
Expertise on lockpicking. Well, tools.
Oh.
Damn it! Is this another one-sized case?
I don't know, maybe.
Nope, this is a very long case.
Can I try that again?
Daddy needs a new sword.
Not really, but that's the 31.
What's the sound?
Faulty lockpick, that's what that was.
Yes.
Yeah, you figured out exactly where you kind of went wrong, and you managed to open it, and it's this staff almost seems to be made of some form of metal and wood combined, as it kind of reaches up and rounds. And the top of it, you just see a small kind of crystal orb at the top of it, and there's something in it just seems to grow, like going,
Shiny.
Hey, new Mr. Smashy after you break
Doesn't fit in the inside pocket
Mr.
of my
Smash is
jacket.
fine. It was just the knob at the top.
So
that
at
broke.
that point,
Replace it.
the two of you and Click arrive,
Hey!
Hello!
there, and you see
I
this
started!
You're sounding
see-
pretty good.
2 empty boxes on the floor, and Spring is holding the staff with a. It seems like a light or something, and it's
shiny
growing. On the inside of it is growing and then shrinking. Grows and then shrinks.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
Oh, I got my robes open. Sorry.
There are still a few more boxes left to kind of sift through and try to see.
Just go through the wreckage. What do you find? Jar of Marmite or what do you find?
That's it. Keep going. If you find anything that's got a lock on it, please open your hand over to me. I'll take care of the lock.
Okay, I grab something.
Okay,
I've handed the
I'm
one
not
to
going
the
to
staff
lockpick
over
it,
to
I'm
me,
just
so-
going to smash it open.
So first. Okay, yeah, that might be game breaking then.
Oh god, you know you want to.
I need one of those.
Because none of us fucking know how to use it. That a fire orb I've got, it's got a crack in it. Strawberry wand.
Infinite strawberries.
Strawberries of wonder.
Precious strawberries.
Oh, bye, Pippin. You went behind the door. It's like, I've had enough of your shit later.
It's fucking
They've
enough of us, hasn't
they've
it?
started up the fucking strawberries again.
Alright,
That's
cool.
maximum fuck off.
So there's 8 more boxes you guys have managed to find.
Cool.
Yeah,
How many of them require lockpicking?
they all require lockpicking.
Okay.
Mr. Smashy is a lockpick if you use it hard enough.
You can use like the blunt end of a sword, the pommel end of a sword to try and smash the lock out as well.
Yeah.
I'm a swashbuckler, good sir. We do this
Yeah, not
with
you.
skill and grace.
I
But
have
the
no...
two characters with fucking other 2 characters with swords.
Patience. You might damage what's in there. Come
Yeah.
on, I never get to play with locks. Come on,
Go
let me go on, please.
Go on.
Okay, you can have my one.
Fuck's sake.
2, 2 and a 3.
17, 17, 18, 26, and another 18. There's another 3 there, fuck's sake.
Wow. That's really hard to
A
do.
load of balls.
Alright, so one of the first ones you open up is about similar length to the one the staff was in, but wider. As you open this up, it is a beautifully crafted longbow. Arches of different vines and leaf, not of this world, seem to be wrapped around the entirety of the shaft itself. You can see the string.
Yeah.
You can see the string itself seems to be made from some sort of a natural silk, but not like a string like normal bows would be strung with. More something like almost like a spiderweb silk or something else. It has a beautiful glitter texture to it.
Question. Can we give these to characters not actually in this campaign?
More characters who are still proficient with longbows.
None of us?
Well, yeah.
You?
I'll
Oh, you?
Yeah, but
elf.
I'm a bit over fucking kill. Staff, wand, longbow.
One.
Let's see. Denita, longbow, magical sword, magical crossbow, 3
Yeah,
to
but
4
she's a
magical daggers.
fucking rogue. Anything shiny she wants.
See that.
Actually, magical.
The next,
I've got a development path for spring that means that you'll end up being proficient in longbows.
so the
So we
next
keep hold that for you.
box you open, you managed to unlock. Small, very small box. It's like only contain like a small little thing. As you open it up, you pull out this little vial of what looks like of pure silver. It seems to be
I
glowing.
feel like I'm
On
going to
the
be doing a
inside
lot of
of the
academic
potion.
checks on all of this.
That looks like a potent ingredient.
Arcana and academic by sounds of it.
You've got like 2 weeks to identify. Well, the best part of 2 weeks to identify this shit.
Well, I'll sample a bit and then.
Oh,
No.
see how we go.
So the next one you kind of open. The next one
Doesn't taste like
doesn't
strawberries.
necessarily actually have a lock on it. It's like one of the very few you're given. You assume they all had locks on it. It's actually a scroll container. So you open it up. And this one I can actually give you straight away because you won't identify it because it's lovelyly written onto it. You have found the scroll of spider climbing.
Ooh.
Pretty much all the items coming to me at the moment until.
For safekeeping.
Oh! That could be handy, actually. That could be handy.
Yeah, it could be good, isn't it?
Hard to reach places.
Yeah.
The next one, you open up Spring and immediately feel like you've fallen in love.
Oh shit.
You see this beautiful robe
Oh, pinky.
sent out to the cloak, and you can see the texture upon the robe and the design on the robe is very similar to the bow. And very grass-like, very trees, feathers, wings, leaves, and all sorts of
So not
sewn
only is he
in
happy
together.
about the tailoring on this.
Well done hood and things like that.
Accessorized.
Four more to go.
We got loot, lads. We got loot.
We got loot!
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Fuck's sake, this is gonna be a fucking disastrous one.
Yeah.
But, yeah, okay, because I know what you guys are like, and you
Is
forget.
it another deck of minions?
No,
Right,
no,
but this
no,
I'm now
no.
purposely going to remember every single one.
You pull out another very kind of long one. You pull out this rod that looks to be made of pure stone.
Is it Mr. Smetty Jr.?
So it's a small rod about that long,
With
roughly about the
extensions.
same kind of length as your immovable rods.
Oh, cool.
Just haven't found
But
time to
it's
use
made
it.
of pure stone with what kind of looks like a weird button, like right in the middle of it.
Push that button.
Interesting. Okay.
I do a couple of things that could be. Similar to.
It's about just getting loaded up with all the
Yeah,
items.
yeah. I don't know what this is. It looks cool. This is cool. These two I'm very interested in, but you tell me what they are.
You find another small box. Yay big. You managed to kind of managed to take the thing off, flip open. You see this little stone-like ring on the inside as well. Beautiful, very well carved. What looks like a tiger's eye gem in the middle of it.
Oh, pretty. Pretty shiny. What is it? Where did it come from?
Don't know, but I fucking love this boat.
Where do these things come from? How do they get here? I want to know in the stories. Well, they're cool looking, but where do they come from? Who made them?
I can tell you
Where'd
later
you
when
go?
I figured out
Where'd
what the
you come
fuck
from?
they are.
Where'd you go?
Got no joke. What?
Are you guys thinking about sexually transmitted diseases?
Wow.
That's what that song's about.
Oh, right.
It is, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I thought it was about hillbillies.
Nope.
Yeah, I thought
No.
that was
Nope. If you actually kind of read the lyrics of that song, it's about sexually transmitted disease.
Huh.
Yeah,
What do you
parents,
know?
let your kids sing that.
Let them do the party dances to it as well, even better. Yeah, Hayden special, that one.
Nice.
So, you find another rope in the next box.
Ooh.
Upon looking down the exterior
At
of
the
it,
point that every time a robe comes up, there's a good, several minute pause where Spring is just going over the stitching, the shaping, the quality of the cloth.
What is
Everything.
it? Tell
robe.
us.
This robe is beautifully designed with bronze dragon scales upon the outside.
Didn't you use that bronze dragon?
Mm-hmm. Bronze, I forget which one, but yeah.
Yikes.
Last one, you find another potion. This one of more of a clear, kind of white, kind of almost celestial kind of looking liquid glimmer and glow to it. And this is all the stuff you have managed to find, as well as a rough amass of what was kind of left down here in a small chest of about 500 gold pieces.
Okay.
Cool. Party fans.
Pocket change.
So
Yeah.
sorry, how much was that?
500.
500 G's.
Okay, let me chuck that into the bank of mum.
Thank you, mama. Thank you,
Okay.
your mama.
My mom was a widow now. Be nice. Alright.
We should probably get off this ship, you know.
It's slightly sinking.
Indeed.
Paddle away.
Might need some help taking this to the other ship.
Yeah. We'll carry it though, it's fine. It's not the problem.
I say, if anyone has a bag of holding, we can hide it all in there. But we don't.
I have. Oh no, I didn't carry my haversack into battle, obviously.
Just give it here.
We see Click runs off, and about a few minutes later, as you're still trying to comes back with your bag of holding.
Ah!
Okay.
Thank you, Click.
Yeah,
So we can get it all out.
Yep.
In the safety of our own cabin.
Yep.
Not that I don't trust everyone else on there, but I don't.
You don't trust anyone else in there at all.
They're
Not
pirates.
that we don't trust the pirates, but we don't trust the pirates.
They just give us safe passage and all that, but we have to pay them.
So you all kind of managed to get that collected up, coming back up, like the small chest and kind of hands, as well as one of the very few things you weren't able to get into the bag holding proper. Kind of up there, just kind of see witness the last kind of bit of this judgment and kind of little trial that the Captain Lorenz has been doing against the captain of this ship. And you just kind of see him standing there. You see the other captain, now basically down to his bare basic breeches, just maintain whatever little dignity Lorenz is giving him at this point. And you see him being hung up by his ankles, tied together by some of the riggings. Hands tied together beneath other riggings that lead down off the edge of the ship and brought round. You see a series of men, about 3 crew members from the Mythcaller, ready with a whole pulley system ready. One last time. Do you plead guilty or innocent? And you see the captain just spit upside down and spit at him as best he can.
Guilty.
Alright. Drop him, boys. You just see him drop into the water. After a moment, you see the 3 crew members pulling onto the rope quickly, and you just hear the sliding of this captain underneath the ship as he's being keel-hauled. Comes back up the other side, bloody, scarred, just horrible mess. Half his face missing now. As he's brought back, body slopped on deck. A few moments pass. No movement.
Indeed. Not surprised from that. I'm missing half his fucking face.
Yeah.
Well, legends tell, especially in this world, of those who have survived keel hauling or two. In particular, in our particular world, one very famous pirate captain who survived 3 times around the ship.
Wow.
Edward Teach. That's where the legends come from.
Right.
They did. That happened.
You see Captain Lorenz now turn to the rest of the crew of the ship. Alright. You all have a choice now. You either take the ship, find the nearest port, find better jobs, and do a better life in society, or you stay here and die. See, none of the crew seem to be willing to move or willing to kind of try to make anything of anything else. I commend you for all standing by your captain, then. Alright, boys, back to the ship. We sink this fucker.
Goodbye.
You see now the rest of the crew is now heading back onto the Mythcaller. What are you guys doing?
Obviously going with them.
Yeah.
They're staying on a sinking ship.
Losers.
Laters, potatoes.
As you're all safely back on the ship, you just hear... You see most of the crew now... Only gunners of the crew are just getting ready all the cannons on the port side, broadside, port side, no, starboard side. I don't know which way the ship ended up being. Getting ready. And so they're all waiting for the word of the captain from just nods. As you hear the several blasts of cannon fire on that side, ship goes rocking a bit from the cannon fire as it's going. And you just see the other ship now torn to shreds, sinking quickly. After a few moments, ship is now fully submerged underwater. Crew members upon that ship, who were all shackled down onto the ship, drown. Followed a captain who made a very bloody path and took no mercy. He shamed the name of pirates who have at least a good reputation upon this world. And his crew went along with him.
Everybody press F in the chat.
You're out there, Pip.
Claws sharpened.
Here's my next victim.
So yeah, you speak.
In that rat fluff.
Well, that was a good day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very exciting.
We saw some things. We killed some people.
Yeah.
I pushed some elementals off a boat.
Got a bunch of shiny stuff.
We
I
did.
throw some people.
Yeah.
So you guys get back onto the ship. The ship starts sailing off again. Like it's in its direction it was heading off beforehand. What are you guys doing?
Go into the cabin and look at the shinies.
Cool.
Go into bed. Fuck the liar.
Well, you go to bed. Me and Spring will look at the shinies.
Yeah.
Don't get the shinies.
So you kind of sit down, pull out some of your books and everything that you kind of do all your academic studies on, while not presently at a library or anything like that, and start reading through.
Get out Anton's book.
Can you make an Arcana and an academic check for these ones?
Can I assist? Because I've got Anton's book.
You can assist with the academic side, but not the Arcana, because the Arcana it's more
Yeah.
her intuition, feeling it over everything.
So advantage on the academic.
Academics reset itself again.
Nah.
It's fine, I can do it. So academics 23.
With advantage, yeah?
Oh no, sorry. I'm going with advantage. That was a fucking nat 20.
You know
So that's
exactly
30.
what they all are.
And then Arcana. Nat 20 again.
I mean,
So that's 26.
so you know everything.
Fucking know everything.
You've seen
I
all...
made this shit. This is all mine. This is
Thank
all
you.
your one of your science fair projects.
Right, what we got? Oh! So we've got the potion of flight.
Ooh.
Ooh.
This potion allows the user to fly for 10 minutes, speed of 40 foot.
Nice.
Bronze dragon robe. This robe can turn the wearer into the adult bronze dragon for 10 minutes. As a bronze dragon, you get all of the stats of a bronze dragon.
Jesus.
Probably can't wear that whilst wearing armor though.
Now I used to also wear the Cloak of Invisibility.
I haven't had that attuned for a while.
Wand of fire.
You're
This
still
one
wearing
can
it.
cast
Yeah.
either fireball or wall of fire at 4th level. This one can only be used twice a day.
Not bad.
Aww. Stone Rod of Earthquakes. This rod allows the user to cast Earthquake once a day.
Oh, that sounds fun. Shotgun.
That sounds like you.
It's fine.
That sounds like something that Spring should not have.
It does. The Wand of Water Breathing. This wand can cast water breathing on 4 winning creatures.
That could be.
Pretty sure I've already got something like that.
I think being on a boat, that sounds very useful
Yeah.
right now.
I'm on a boat.
Staff of Enlarging.
Sure, I had that already.
Jiggity.
The staff can be used to cast Enlarge on the winning creature inside. That doesn't help either.
Really doesn't help.
Well, I mean,
But at least this is willing, so you're getting consent
Yeah.
first.
yes.
Longbow of the Feywild. This longbow does double damage against a creature that can use magic. A magic user that gets hit with this weapon must make a wisdom save of 16 or is unable to use magic next turn.
Oof.
I think that's definitely your one.
Yeah.
Deadly.
Potion of Silver Dragon Breathing. This potion gives you cold breath once. You exhale in a 60-foot cone. Each creature must make a con save of 20 or take 13d8 cold damage. or half as much on a successful save.
Jesus Christ,
Jeebus.
taking some menthol tablets.
Okay, Robes of the Feywild. This is an attuned one. When attacking while wearing this, the creature attacking you must succeed a Wisdom DC of 17. If failed, the creature cannot attack you on its next turn or as a reaction. It kind of goes with your bow, but at the same time, I think you might want the other one more.
Yeah, my AC is pretty fucking high anyway.
Yeah. And Stone Ring of Protection. This ring adds +2 to your AC.
Give me
What's your AC?
18.
Mine's 17. Fuck it, go on. Right.
That's the only thing I'm getting out of this pile, so.
No, to be fair, right.
You're now taking the
So-
rod.
The earthquake rod.
That's
Sounds
yours.
Oh, yeah.
That should be a
Earthquake.
tune item as well, so that rope,
Yeah.
the
Oh
dragon
wait,
rope should
which
be
one
the
did I just give
tune.
you there? That wasn't.
No, I've got the staff of enlarging now.
That's fine. Right, the potion of flying staying in
I'm sure I already
inventory.
had one. Or something. I had something that
The
cast
wind of-
enlarging.
I think that was your
the
wand of wonders.
Water breathing staying in
No,
inventory.
I have got an enlarging wand. I
Uh,
now have 2 enlarging wands.
I'm keeping the
Double
potion of Silver Dragon
Okay.
I got a wand and a staff.
and the wand of fire.
Yep.
And that can stay in holding for now until you're ready to use them.
If I have 2 things?
Well, the longbow of Feywild and
Deans.
the robes, I don't know.
I think it's things you not get. Have you got magical robes at the moment?
Yeah, the
Kinda,
cloak
yeah.
of the Valkyrie, yeah.
So I don't really need anything else.
What
at
do
the
they
moment.
do?
Yeah, but I'm thinking if you're very fragile, if you get into combat, there's a chance people might just not be able to attack you at all if they're in melee with you.
Yeah, but I can't achieve any more items at the moment.
Yeah.
That's the
What does
issue.
your cloak of the Valkyrie do?
Because
Yeah,
the Valkyrie's
5
not
speed.
attuned.
Yeah, but it takes the same slot.
Wait a sec.
You have to attune. You lose 2 magic items for that. Yeah.
No, that wasn't an attuned one. It's just something I can wear every now and again.
Yeah, but the robe will take the same slot, as it were, as the cloak.
Oh yeah.
So you'd end up losing that and an attuned item. What the fuck am I attuned anyway?
Well, the cloak will give me flying speed of 60 foot for an hour a day,
Right.
whereas obviously that can. I also have the Ring of Protection, which gives me a +1 bonus to AC.
Right.
Do you want to trade? Then we both get 19.
No, because she would go up to 18. She would lose the ring of protection.
Yeah, but you have 17, don't you? So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
but I'll
with the
give you
Ring
my
of Protection.
+2, so she'd go to
She,
19
no,
and
she'd
I'd
go
go...
to 18 because she would lose the +1.
Oh, you
She
got the
would-
plus... Sorry, I thought
Yeah.
the +1. Okay.
They're saying that I can take the Wands of the Brass Dragon off because I haven't fucking used that once.
You have used it once.
I haven't. Oh yeah, I used it once and got penalised for it, so I never used it again.
Yeah, you only got penalized because it was a very OP weapon at a very low level.
Do I not have that anymore?
I mean, you haven't tried it since then. So it's up to
I mean,
you.
it's
but-
13d6 of fire damage.
Fuck.
What?
And you put it as the spawn can only be used once a day.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Give it a go at some point in the next couple of days.
Yeah.
I've obviously got my fire resistance armour, which was the corset. Which only gives me resistance to fire damage. I'll keep that for now. I'll have to play with that. That can go in storage with the Wand of Water Breathing and Potion of Flying until, obviously, you're ready to use that longbow.
Yep.
Because I'm not going to use it. I'm too happy with my staff and everything else. So you got 3 things. You've technically got 3 things. I've got 3 things. And then there was 2 things spare.
Cool.
Cool.
Do you want to give me the longbow so I look after her as a reminder to myself?
Yeah.
Because that's going to bump
Like,
a different.
theoretically speaking,
Mm-hmm.
the Wand of Water Breathing can go to Danita when she comes back. So
Yeah.
keep that for that.
Yep.
We know how much she loves water.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we'll give her the staff of enlarging, so maybe she'll enjoy that the most.
Oh yes, she will. There'll be other nice magical things along the way. Yeah, we need to give Click something. I don't know what though. I can't have the one to fire. I can fuck right off on that one.
Give him the bronze dragon cloak. He'd do well.
Well, he
with that.
doesn't exactly need the potion of flying now, does he?
No.
He's a bird. He does that quite well on his own.
Well, I mean, he's a Kenku who lost the ability to fly.
Yeah.
Okay.
But because he got the blessing from the Black Hawk, he has been given the ability to sprout wings. and
Well,
fly.
he's fine then.
Yeah. Hey, he got the first blessing from Loa. Does he need any magic items at the moment? That was out of character, motherfucker.
He's so meta, he can hear you out of character.
He had the ropes for a while, if he wants.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm.
Give that back to you then.
Actually, that'd be quite handy for him in a
Yeah.
melee situation. Melee.
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 So I'm just doing it based on the assumption that Click's not going to be here forever.
Yeah.
Are any of these items already on D&D Beyond?
Oh no.
Okay, fair enough.
You going to put them on?
If you leave him here, I might do, but it's depends what time I have in the next few days.
I'll probably just put them on
Yeah,
myself.
that's why I can't.
I'll keep them in my dice box
Yeah.
so I remember.
So yeah, we divvied up the items. I told you what they all did with my amazing prowess in academia.
Yep.
Mighty impressive. I do declare.
You do
I
declare.
do declare.
I do declare.
Towards the end of it, you just kind of hear,
Quick action!
yes.
Yes, can we help you?
No. No, you're alright doing it here. It's a nice little battling I saw you guys doing on the other ship today.
That's what we do.
Just needed time to distress for a moment. It's a very stressful situation.
All good, it's all good, Captain. Wanted to see you on his quarters. Wanted to thank you personally for a well done fight.
Okay.
'Cause you lot and him were the only ones who went over, and he's used to having some crew, and just wanted to thank y'all personally for the.
Well, we were all this is needed.
Okay.
Let's go to his quarters then.
Off we go, boys!
You guys head off upstairs to his quarters, kind
I
of get
think
in.
we're going to need to stab him so I can probably put his dice a bit.
Yeah. No stabby needed.
Wait a minute, what's this dice gonna do? Attack!
So guys
Roll
kind of get into the
initiative.
captain's quarters, just off, and then you just kind of see him sat behind his desk, kind of relaxing, kind of admiring a little bit of the shine that they've managed to kind of pick up as well from the ship.
Shiny.
Good, you've got here. Sometimes do forget how slow Milo can be in his older age. Anyways, I'm sure he said that I wanted to thank the four of you personally for coming over and helping me fight those little fuckers.
It was fun.
It was a bit better than just normal ship stuff.
Yeah, it seems rude to just let you have a little fun on your own, you know?
Good.
Yeah, I haven't killed anyone in days, so it's really nice.
Yeah, it gets a bit twitchy, don't you?
Yeah, it really
It's
does.
like, what even am I doing with my life?
Glad y'all enjoyed that. I'm glad.
Hope there's more.
Well, there might be these seas, especially now these continents have moved about so much, and these seas, technically between here and the southern waters, can be a little bit treacherous. Since the move of these continents, things have kind of found home beneath these particular parts of the waters, and so I've been keeping a very sharp eye out and things like that. Hopefully we won't come across some of the really big, terrible things, at least beneath us. Can't account from anything above, but you know. Anyways, so I was thinking, y'all, I tend to kind of feast alone privately up here, and I thought, as a thanks and everything, invite you all up to a nice little private meal up here instead of dining with the crew later tonight
Oh, thank you.
and everything. be a little bit more sociable than the rowdy rouse that I know the crew can be at the most times.
Delightful.
Yes. That's not what I was thinking. Now come here, and well, I mean, what else is more there to say? You guys did an amazing, amazing job.
Thank you.
You're most welcome.
I need blood. Give me more. We must kill.
Blood for the mushrooms.
Blood for the blood mushrooms.
blood mushroom deity must sacrifice. It's not a
Don't
bad
give me
idea.
ideas.
No!
Yeah.
Maybe that would work.
Yeah.
Maybe that would work. Is there any bodies left over?
Blood shrooms.
Or did we think that we sunk
Yeah,
them?
there's
sunk
some
them.
ones.
Well, I mean, you've already started selling off, and it's been a few hours already, at least, trying to
So
sort
the
out those
network
items. And
Yeah.
these
So
bodies
that-
that would have been floated up,
Yeah.
it's like now being claimed by the seagulls.
Next time. Remind me, guys. Save one of the corpses.
Sure.
Oh,
I'll turn
fuck
him into,
no,
like-
you're not multi-class into
Necromancy.
no, to a warlock, I was thinking.
Oh.
Necromancy?
No, I was just thinking, yeah, but it'd be like mushroom-based necromancy, so they become like fungal zombies.
Necromancy.
See, this is where I could actually let you change your archetype and go for more of a spore freaking druid.
Yeah, let's not.
I guess I'm a spore druid by default, just because I literally am made of
Spores.
yeah. But yeah, it could be
If
funny.
you want to do that, it's something we could talk about.
Oh, don't give him the
It could be
option.
funny.
Or mycomancy.
Mycomancy. That'd be pretty good.
Oh dear.
Fungal
Give them
mancy.
ideas.
A mycomancer.
Yes. We have to invent a new class.
Yeah.
I gotta say, there's a whole freaking race of monsters I've not used at all from the Monster Manual that are basically spore creatures.
Mycomycins.
Yeah. Which I'm not sure yet if I'm putting in this game, and someone could literally just.
Accidentally invent
He'd
them.
just be like, my people!
What could he Something went horribly wrong with this batch of mushrooms, and now they're sentient.
No!
No, please.
You've seen all the end of the world apocalypse films. Let's not start this in the campaign. No. Please
The
no.
mycopocalypse.
Like,
The mycolypse.
the
Mycolypse.
The mycolypse.
Oh.
I didn't even know it. And on that note,
Tangent.
Meal comes, you enjoy a nice meal in the captain's quarters with the captain. Nice, somewhat fine, sophisticated talking from what can be done, and then whatever Flake can incorporate into the conversation, which we all know won't be sophisticated or class.
But it'll be factually accurate. As long as it's to do with mushrooms.
And as mentioned, head back to your cabin for the night, sleep off, gain a long rest.
that's good.
For those who need a long rest.
I did kind of like hurt myself.
I need nothing.
Oh, rest.
That's entirely worrying.
Lovely. All my spell slots are back. I'm refreshed.
Long thirsty, please.
I think I very much.
Superb.
You come upon the next day of sailing.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, she.
Flake, would you like to roll the d10 this time, as you're the only one who hasn't done it yet?
Yeah, do it. Sweet.
There's the only one's got dice out as well.
Uh-huh. That's a 10.
Nice.
The highest roll yet signed.
Yes.
Bravo.
Rise, my fungal army. Rise.
No.
For that, you can look at how cute Pippin is. And,
Yeah.
face.
Sleepy bugger. He's enjoying the
That'll
warmth.
be one for the Facebook.
So about late morning comes round into the next day. You hear someone shout out, "Land ho!"
Lands a hoe.
Land hose.
We found the brothels.
So much easier than water hose and air
Yeah.
hose.
Mm.
Fire hose you don't.
One day we'll understand pilot lingo, but today is not that day.
So you guys kind of look over to where, you know, like roughly he was kind of looking towards the spot. You see a very small, kind of longish spit of land, as it were. It's like nothing much on it. Probably a few birds kind of circling around over the tower, finding kind of points to perch. But at the moment, kind of in the far off distance, kind of you are from it, and just be able to see as well as some of you can, doesn't seem to be anything necessarily about it. As the sailing continues on the rest of the day, and as the new day and the next week of sailing begins to start, we are going to pick that up next week. So I have a bit more time to kind of sort out what to do for now and when you guys actually get to the continent of the Sea of Sands.
Ooh. Party time. Land ho.
Beach party.
Yeah, we've got to have at least one beach party.
Beach barbecue. Definitely don't get that. Yeah.
Alright.
Strawberries.
Until that happens, and until next time, folks, enjoy the rest of your guys' week. Please remember that you all are important to somebody out there. We're all not alone at the minute. We all just need to be there for each other right now. And the strawberries.
The strawberries are your friends. You hear it here first.
Until then, ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing wrong with being a geek.
And there's
There's
nothing
nothing wrong with
strawberries.
D&D.
Strawberries.
Until next time, everybody. Damn it!